Okay, we're live. It's live. What is going on, everyone watching in the future? Thank you for tuning in. I found if you've been watching like a binge watch of my live streams for some reason, I found this. If you can see this, maybe you're just listening, just doing something. But there's Attack on Titan Apocalypse game cards. I've never opened this before. When my girlfriend saw this, we thought it'd be cool to open on stream. When I hit a milestone, so I'll probably open these two things when I hit 400. I'm thinking, so it may not be this video, but at some point soon. Then I have the popper, as mentioned. We're 373. So we gained 3 yesterday. That's pretty cool. 27 away from 400. I mean, that's a pretty large number. But we have some games to play today. I have a daily game. I didn't play on daily game. I had 2 wins against FIDE Masters today. 1 in Blitz, 1 in Bullet. So pretty cool, I can't lie. Hold on. Alright. Let me pull up the live on my phone. I don't think there's anyone here yet, so I'm not missing any messages. Yeah. Alright, so since it's just me, what can I do? I probably want to play Puzzle Storm, honestly. Yeah, that's probably what I want to do. Oh. I think I did the wrong thing. Oops. Alright, yeah, I think I want to play Puzzle Storm, though. Let me just... What is this? Don't know what that is. Alright, so I have my messages here. And then I can start. So let me go to the puzzle. I'm trying to get to 40 or something. Let's see. So here, 3, 2, 1, go. Checkmate there on F2. This one, I might just... Well, the rook's not hanging. Is it just push? And then push? And you push it all the way down. This next move... Oh, I forgot to put it in my Discord. Oh. Yeah, I realized that I should probably start putting it at least in the stream alert. Alright. And let's go back. I can take the knight. Captures. Oh, it's capture there. You're going to get the queen. I have 2 with 2 minutes left. I did take a slight break. So that's not my real skill level for something like this. Yo, what's up, Steve Prot? How you doing today? Check. And then fork, and then you take the queen. Here, just made in 1. I gotta move quick because I took too long. Check. Ooh, checkmate here on H. This is a very interesting looking checkmate. Never seen one quite like that before. Here, I think you just take, and then you'll take the queen. You'll probably go on to win the game. Captures, now you'll take the bishop here to win some material. Go for the queen exchange. Alright. This is checkmate here on H2. This is going to be... Is this mate? I don't know if this is mate. Check. Check. Alright, I think it goes. Anastasia's mate? Yeah, I think I've heard that before. I've heard that because I got a brilliancy on stream before. I think someone had said that. Or I think I showed it on stream because it happened. This, I think you won the queen. It's a discovered attack there. Alright, I'm moving kind of slow on these. Is it just take the rook? Yeah, and then you just take the bishop. Alright, that's just taking material. That's a pretty easy one. Again, this is a discovered attack to get the queen on a check. This is a fork with the rook there on A7. H7. This one, let's see what we got. So if you take the pawn, that doesn't really do anything. I wonder if you just take, and then you'll take here. Yeah, just to win. That seems like a very interesting puzzle. You only win 1 pawn on it. That one's checkmate though, so that's more obvious for sure. We can take the rook, and then we have a discovered check to win the queen there on the D2 square. And then whenever we have enough people, we can start the tournament. I don't think we have quite enough yet, so I'll keep doing some puzzles or some games until then. But the knight's going to slide in. We have 18. Let's see if we can get to at least 30. I think you just take the pawns there. Yeah, you just take the pawns. You need to get rid of this so the queen can slide in, and there's checkmate. You just take the rook, take the pawn. That's pretty simple. You have to go check here. Go the other square, the queen would have taken it. But check there, it does work. And then you block with the knight. There you go. Bishop here. There's no way for them to avoid mate. You just take the rook, I think. King up, king in the corner. Now, rook captures. Alright, that's cool. We got mate again. What can we do for the next one? I wonder if it's... Is it check? That'd be interesting. I don't think it's check, though. I think it... It kind of has to be. Yeah, I say it has to be. That's the only thing that gets something involved. Oh, because this rook hangs now. I was very confused where the end of it was. But I went because I did that move because that's the only move that made sense. Check, and now you win the rook in the corner because you guard the rook there. Check. Here, and you're just going to go promote in the corner. Yo, appreciate the donation, Steve Prot. But now the rook's going to slide up. I think you can go queen here, right? Yeah, and then queen here. That's checkmate. All right. What do we have next? Check. Check, and then you win the rook here. All right, this next one, I think you just rook exchange. You go push the pawn down. All right, you get the queen. This one must be some type of just mate. Oh, okay, I lost. All right, we got 31, which is not bad on stream. We usually get closer to 40 off, but with the different angle and everything, this is, I never live with that. I got 30 of them. So what I can do now, I can play a game since we don't have enough people for a tournament. I guess I'll play a bullet game. I don't know if I want to, because that is been taking some losses for those that saw my rating yesterday. Let's see if I can get one on stream at least. D4, up, up. Okay, so right now I'm not disliking my position. Dyed your hair what color? Take A4. I'm surprised they didn't go E5 honestly. Now E4 is where you at. E4 there. Exchange, exchange. And maybe rook. Yeah, I'll centralize my rook. That's not really a huge issue. Very odd position, I'll say. I'm down slightly on the clock, so I need to move a little quicker. I assume they'll take, yeah, and say I feel like they have to take almost. Will they take that as well? No. Oh wait, their queen's free. Okay, all right. Looks like I gotta win. I'll take it. I'll take it. Light brown. Okay, okay. What was it before? If you don't mind saying. But yeah, I think, do we have enough people for a tournament though? If we have 3 people who are down to play, please type in. Oh, we hit the goal. Wait. Oh, Steve Pratt, thank you for hitting the goal there. Let me set up a new one. What age? I've been playing chess since I was 5, but I took a 4-year break. So since 5, but I took a decent break in there, so I haven't been playing consecutively since 5. But I think it was a needed break, so I can know that I'm doing it just because I enjoy it. All right, let me set that up. All right, there we go. That is it there. Yo, appreciate the donation, Steve Prot. You'll play tourney extras. All right, so we have 2. And then what about you, Mascow? Yeah, Mash Cow. How long you been playing? So we have 2 people. We have 2 more people that want to type in chat and say that they are down to play. That'd be great. So we can start the tournament up. If not, I can still play some games. If you guys are down, I'm not seeing any messages, so I know there's a little bit of a delay, but I think I will. Yeah, appreciate that, Steve Pratt. Got some way on the goal there. My donation to start off. Coach, yeah, what do you need me to? What type of coaching you looking for? Like go over your game on stream or something? But yeah, I can start another game because I don't think we have enough people for a tournament yet. Let me just double check. I don't miss any messages because my YouTube, there's nothing there. Just want to make sure that's accurate. Yeah, okay, no messages. All right, I'll just start up then. I'll start up another game. Let's see if I can go 2 for 2 on stream. I won the first one, so I think I won the second. We're going to exchange there on D5. Bishop's going to slide castles. Pawn up C. There's some type of sacrifice there. Okay, how do I do this? There's some type of sacrifice. I think the rook E8. Yeah, that might be the best way to do it. Take. Yeah, this is ugly. This might be a loss. They have a very aggressive position. Up. I really don't know what to do here. This is the only thing I can think of, like to try and guard it. Like you have to try at least. Yeah, I definitely messed up somewhere. Oh, wait, back. And then back? Maybe try. At least try. Exchange. But I'm down a lot on the clock. That might be the bigger factor. Is it taking me too long to calculate through? Here. Up. Over. Oh, fork. Yeah, okay, that's over. Wow, that's an amazing attack right there. Amazing attack. Hit 1930. Yo, oh, 1850. That's how I'm feeling. I was 2022 2 days ago, and now I'm down 80 points. So I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Interesting. Yeah, I got smoked on that one. I think I'm gonna people for the tournament, so I can create it, and then we'll go over that game real quick. How I got completely cooked there. Let's see. Yo, appreciate the likes, Elias. I see you there on YouTube and on TikTok. Yeah, I'm about to create the tourney. Anyone have any good news happen? Anything good happen to anyone today? Anything fun? I know Al9, you dyed your hair. Anyone else? Let's see. The arena, we'll say. I don't know. This is too much pressure. What's going on, coach? I could not get a high score today. I got 39 and 38. I was trying, but I could not get it higher than that. I'm gonna go again today. I definitely spelled that word wrong. We're gonna go 3 minutes, the normal time. And then today is July 8th. I'll make sure to get 9. What is this? 35? 36. Not really sure why that. Oh, is it on Bughouse though? No, it's not on Bughouse. I just created it. I'm about to put in chat for those watching on Twitch and YouTube. You beat a 2200 Untitled Tuesday. Yes, sir. You lost still? You lost Elo still? Wow. How? How's that possible? You beat 1800? Oh, that's up, Jose. Was that in the blitz for the Untitled Tuesday? Bughouse? We didn't get a vote for Bughouse yet. We'll vote after this tournament. But I'll be with you if that's your vote. Let's see. 21 hours? No, that's just, it's in military time. And then, next lesson? Thursday. I think Thursday before the tournament. That'll probably work better for me because I have to do some yard cleanup tomorrow. What was your score? I think I'm playing, what time are they? Maybe I'll play the next one next week. But we have 2 people in here. Let's go over that game. I think I have the game pulled up. I got smoked. I don't know if anyone saw. I beat 2 masters today. That was fun. I still lost more points than I gained today. Well, not for Blitz. I actually gained points in Blitz. But where did I go wrong here? I think I just castled too quick. Knight C6, really. Okay, Rookie 8 was right. I was supposed to drop. I thought I was supposed to go knight there and lose the pawn. And I didn't. Yeah, okay. It's pretty much over after this. I'm assuming. But yeah, I beat a... Oh, you can't see this on TikTok. But beat a FIDE master. What I said? Oh, so I said that it would be better for Thursday. I have to do some yard work. Or yard cleanup tomorrow. After I get off work. So, I'd probably be better for then. 411. And then 5 for 11. What place did that get you guys? Is it prizes for these? Or is it just for fun? It's good? Bet. The usual time? Like 5 or 5-ish. Oh, cool. Alright, so that works out for both of us. We have, I think, just 2 people in the tournament, though. 3 people. Me, Elias, and Jose. We need one more person for it to... Yeah, because I didn't understand what it was saying. I know it was saying that the actual time. I thought it was saying that far away. I was very confused. But once it was pointing out, I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. There's just a military time. Because my phone's in that. So I can read it. I just completely missed that. You lost the game. You don't play that one? Fair. You guys got me. I think I'll play the next one. Maybe I can make a video out of that. But we have 3 people in here. Have you ever had it where the first screen doesn't start? Oh, yeah. We've had that a couple times. It's weird that it hasn't happened that much recently, but yeah. The first screen has definitely not started before. Like, today I was looking through my old streams to get clips from it. And one of the streams, I didn't make a tourney. I guess maybe I think the first tournament I made didn't go, or I didn't have enough interest for the first tournament. So maybe it hasn't not had enough interest. But I have waited like an hour before I made it though. So actually, I don't think so. To answer your question, but this one, you never know. 2 minutes left. There's a good chance we don't get one more person. There are more spots. What do you mean? There is. It's 4,000 people out. Or you mean like ways to get in it? It's for. We have not had an issue with capacity. It's 4K allowed, and if it ever somehow gets to the point where that's too much, I don't. We could not make any of the dates work. Every weekend it was to travel. Like this past weekend is one we wanted to go to, but it was a birthday, and yeah. So no, probably not this summer. Probably just some local ones, and then, well, maybe it's not really travel for me because I'm close to it, but it is one tournament that's close to a travel tournament. Send the code. It's if you want to join in, just do the link. You can go to the YouTube or the Twitch, but it's usually able to join it through the notes of the club. I think you're in the club. All right, we got 4 people in there. My Bughouse partner, Eddie. Let's see. We got to play again. For 10K? Jeez. My YouTube, PJ's Chess. It's the same username, PJS Chess. 10K. It's a classical or a blitz tournament. Yeah, let me know when you're in the chat, and I can put the link in chat for you. Oh, yeah. I do know about that. Yeah, I actually, my friends told me to go do it. I don't know if I'll do it or not, though. Potentially. I don't know. I'm considering. Only if I want checkmate shows. It might, yeah. I don't know. I'm sure there'll be some sweats there. So, but I think I probably will. Yeah, free. You got to win a lot of games. I'm sure you got to win a lot. What? Oh, okay. I can put the link in there right now for you. I know. That I'm thinking for me. You are a sweat. I'm not a sweat though. I mean, you're what, in the top 0.01 percentile of people, or is it higher? I don't know the exact percentage, but I'm sure it's pretty high. Oh, the tournament started. Wow, did not even realize that. All right, let's go. Blitz for the first one. Up, exchange. I know, I'm trying to get sweat. I'm playing 99.8. Okay. So how many national masters are there? Or not, like what percent? You know the percentage, or that's the national master percentage. Like that's how few people are. But yeah, they want to go knight here, knight in the center, take. And I think I started playing f3 first, and it did okay. So I'll try it again. Castle now to get my king out the center of the board. And we're fine with an exchange. I don't have to force and make the exchange immediately. I can wait a little bit to put some pressure. Drop the bishop back. Wait, is there? I think the knight is. Oh, listen, I think the knight's just trapped. It's not. If I went bishop back, maybe that would have been a better decision. We're going to go there to attack. They're up a little bit on the clock, so what I'll do... Can I bring my rook over? Maybe. Knight. No, they can't go there. I don't want to take anymore. I could go rook here to e1. I'm not sure if that's the best move, but I have to make a move. They're going to get their knight in. I have to take that, I think. I don't need them to have that. And we'll get our bishop here on this diagonal. So now if if the queen comes forward, they're going to attack this pawn. This is kind of a pass pawn, but not a huge issue. We're going to go rook here. I mean, it's going to be an issue, but it's not the main concern in this position, at least. Rook's going to go here to f1 to guard the pawn. Go qe2. All right, for sure. Appreciate you tuning in. Why so long? The tournament, it started now. It started up. I just didn't see it was trapped. Oh, wait. What did I miss? I have to look at that after. Apparently, I missed a. I think I felt like I did miss it too, because it felt very, very weak, and I could not figure out the exact continuation. But I knew that it had to have been stuck there. Let's see if I can see it now. Well, okay, I had to play the game. The queen's going to slide up. I think she's going to bishop here, attacking the rook, trying to trap the rook in the corner. And we're down about. Oh, it's not trapped. All right, attack again. And then maybe we'll take there on captures. If you take, they'll get 2 minor pieces. Oh, you can't take this because it's a pin. So you have to do it this way. Man, that's not what I wanted to do. I did not see the pin. So they got 2 minor pieces for a rook. I've never made that trade willingly. Or not never. Almost never. Unless it was a lot better than it usually is. But yeah, this is going to fall now. I did not see that queen to b6 created the pin. We're going to capture. And now, do I keep queens on or not? I think I try and keep the queens on the board. We're down 20 seconds, so we need to move quicker whatever we do. We're going to double up on the e-file. Yeah, these are just very quick decisions. It doesn't take much thought to know you don't want this to be hanging. They can go knight there. Oh. Yeah, I think that's just game. Because I can't do anything. Wherever they do, they will have a fork there on the next turn. So yeah, that's a problem. For sure. Like, oh, it's just so many places to fork. So many places. It looks like the bishop was under attack. I'm gonna slide over, but then knight just slides in. Yeah. They kind of have, they can just pick. They have that. This will be a fork of those. It's not guarding. I think just knight in and king over. But maybe they're looking for a checkmate. Yeah, they might probably looking for mate. They're going to slide and take. I'll probably capture the bishop. Oh. Yeah, that's game. All right, let's go to the next game. I did not see the fork of the queen and king there. So that's a missed tactic. We're 0 for 1 to start. 3 winners, 3 losers, and someone has not got a game. Let's see if I can win the second one. Because it is arena, so a streak will be good enough. If I can just win a couple in a row, it will be good enough. The first, you never want to start the turn you off like that, though. The d4. We're going to try something different. I'm going to go knight f3 before bishop f4. Maybe a small change, but it is a change. I want to see what happens with it. Knight f3. Okay. That is not what I was expecting. But I still go bishop f4 on the next turn. Bishop f4, c3, bishop d3. For the next couple moves. They want to slide their bishop here. Want to go bishop e2 to get in the way of the pin. You can go h3 as well. Up. Oh, something I didn't show. Don't know if anyone here likes this show, but I was showing at the beginning. Got this Attack on Titan card. I'm going to open that at some point. I've never opened these before, so I'm interested to see what the cards look like. But if you've seen it, let me know. I just saw it in the store, thought it'd be a good idea. Or it seemed fun. Not a good idea. We're going to exchange, castle, get my king safe, and then knight here to d2. So we have an imbalance to start the game off. Maybe rook e1 was better, but they can still, whatever if they want to push e5, they can push e5 because they are one move ahead. a4 to stop b5, so they don't have a minority attack. They still could go b5 though, and I could just exchange. They could still go b4 after. And I'm just going to slide in. What if I just go rook here? That'd be, yeah, I just go rook here and see what I can get on the king side. Like maybe there's nothing, but I'm going to try and make this uncomfortable. g4, and look to attack the king, h4. The only thing I'll say is the queen and knight are pretty out of sync, so they can't get in the game quickly. I want them to go knight here to c4 though. That'd be ideal for me, and they don't do that. It would have been ideal for me because if they go for the exchange, then they have one less piece to defend. I don't see a way to do this. So I'm going to rook back. There's no other way, I believe, to do what I'm trying to do. If they push, we'll exchange. Knight takes and just bishop back. But they get their knight involved. Interesting. So I'm going to go bishop here to bring my knight potentially there and then there. They're looking to go knight in. I am fine with that. Then I'm going to try to go knight there still. And then you go knight here. They take the bishop, cool. One less piece, and the king will get to... They go to a different square than I was expecting. So I need to rethink this. I can go knight back now. There's no fork still, I believe. If they take, I'll take. And then I can bring my rook to the e file. Oh, they're looking to double attack. Got it. Yeah, oh, that's a really nice idea. Hold on, wait. What can I even do? Maybe I just have to go knight here to try and force the trade. But then they can, oh, they go for the trade. Back. And if they go for the exchange, that's cool. We're up on the clock as well. We're up a slight bit. Captures. Captures. I think they see the issue. They want to lose a pawn. And I think they realize it, which is why you see them hesitating on this move. Unless there's something I don't see. But I think I can just take there. And if they capture, the queen can just drop back and go for the... Actually, you just take the queen. I take that back. We're on this diagonal. We need to get... The queen goes down. They've given up trying to win on... Like, win... Technically, they're going for this immediate attack. They're going to drop that pawn. I, however, am going to counter-sacrifice and try and give the pawn up. And look for rook here to d2. And they have 50 seconds left. They have an escape plan. We're going to go bishop up. Hope I'm not giving up a checkmate. I don't think I am. As weird as the position looks, I don't think there's a forced mate. And I think I win this now. Because they can't take due to the pin. Alright, GG. Let's go to the next game. That was a nice game to get a win in there. We have some people. Wow. How have they played 3 games already? They played 3 games here. We only played 2. Let's see if we can go 2 for 3. And if anyone wants to join in, please ask in the chat below. We can get that going. We can try. I looked into adding music for that's YouTube appropriate, and it is not very good. It is not very good. It's like a YouTube audio library. If anyone's used that before, the sounds are not amazing. I could have went the Petrov because this is not a bullet game. As you can see, what I've been playing a lot recently. I've been playing more bullet. I've gotten addicted to bullet, but we want to try and change this around and get back to blitz. We played a couple blitz today, and I guess you could say practicing. Bishop e6, knight here to d7. Maybe h6 I could have played first. Yeah, this is a weird move order. But if they take that, and now we'll go up if they're not going to go immediately. Then I can go queen to either of these squares, b6 or a5. We're also up slightly on the clock, so that's good. Let's see what they do, though. Knight's going to slide in. Check. And look, they bring there. Yeah, I don't want to be crunched in with knight going there. They castle to this side. That's not what I was expecting. So, okay, I'll follow. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to follow suit immediately. Captures. Because if you take it, they could sack the pawn for the bishop. They could sack the bishop for the pawn, and they'd be attacking there if the queen was still there. So that's why you take that first, and then castle, so the queen's not there as an option. They're looking to capture here on f6. Potentially looking to sacrifice, and then... Oh, they couldn't do that, honestly. Because I have too many defenders. I don't know what to do, though. They have a very obvious king side attack, and they're trying to make it work. I think what I'll do, though, is maybe just queen back, try and get in the picture, and then go, yeah, and maybe queen here. I just like the idea of my queen being closer to the position than it was previously, because if it wasn't there, they're going for the pin. Yeah, we're going to look for the exchange. We're now down on the clock. We were up, we're down now. If they take on d6, I'll take back. Yeah, I'll go to an endgame. I don't hate that. Yo, what's up, Gregory? How you doing today, man? How are we doing today? The tournament's going on, per usual. We're going to slide over looking for the exchange. If they take, I'll take back. And then pawn to a5, potentially. We're about equal on the clock. Equal on the clock. No more huge attack. Yeah, they can't take... Well, there's no checkmate. I'll say at least. But I don't even want to risk it, really. So we're just going to attack the queen. And then go king g7 next, probably. Yeah, king g7 to guard the weakness there. How many years do you think? That's a great question. Honestly, it's kind of hard for me to answer. Just because I started playing when I was young. So I don't know the baseline. Like for me, when I tried, it didn't take that long. But I had a pretty immense... Like, you know, I played for a pretty long time. My assumption was it shouldn't take... If you're training, it should not be... I can't imagine longer than 2 years, I'd say. But that's sort of an estimate. You've been playing ready. Man, it's time to hop in. Why do you always do unrated? Why not try and get rating higher? I guess that's just not the goal I'm going for here. Like, I guess that would do that. I just want to do it more. Like, it was one time I rated by accident, and it was just not what people were wanting. And understandable. Just kind of, this is like a chill tournament vibe. That's my thought with it, at least. And then there's a lot of points that could be lost, which I guess goes to your point of accountability to win. But there's definitely a lot of... And then some people hop on... This is not the reason, but also just another reason for it. Some people hop on their backup account, so some people's ratings are a little disingenuous to what their skill level is. And for unrated, it doesn't really matter. But for rated, something like that would matter. But yeah, we're going to go queen here to e6, looking for the exchange. And then we can... If they do so... Oh, whoa, I'm down on the clock. We're going to force the queen trait, though. So now this is no longer hanging. That would have been hanging previously, but we're going to attack the bishop. And we're looking to go check and then maybe rook over to one of those two squares. Depending. Or we can go knight. Oh, actually. Here. And we're going to look to go over. Takes the pawn. So we're up 2 pawns now, and we can potentially go a5. But knight, I want to go knight in. That's my... Yeah, I want to go knight here. And then check. Back. And this is going to force the pieces off the board because of this way. And then take. And now I have a complete passer. But it makes more sense to get my king here first. Okay, now just a5. A complete pass pawn. I don't have to worry. Like, I can take my time here. This 4 squares away from queening. So if they decide to go take that, I'll just take the ones in the center. I have 19 seconds. So I gotta move quick. Gotta make quick decisions. I'm guessing I can take this pawn. I can almost... Okay, now we're stopped. I can pre-move this, I think. And then if they go over, now we just push. Push. Okay, take. And then we're just going to go take all their pawns first. Because we just want to make sure they don't go queen. They resigned that one. Have played in a week. This is the perfect environment. We have 10 people. Oh, you're in. Okay. Maybe we'll play. Because I just got done with mine. How have you played 5 games? Not only played, you've won 5 games. That is pretty ridiculous. And thank you for all the likes. I think I missed who sent them. But we're almost at 300 likes there on TikTok. And we're almost at 375 subscribers on YouTube. So if you are enjoying, please subscribe, follow. And on Twitch, follow there as well. I'm almost at 50 Twitch followers. So that's a cool little milestone. I might be able to... Probably should get the... We can get the celebratory things out. Cause that's a pretty big milestone. If I hit 50. Not sure if I will. But they're going to go for the Ungling Gambit. Oh, not the Ungling. This is a different variation. Go knight c3. Knight f3. This is just a development. Yeah, here. Oof. Okay, this is ugly looking for me, to say the least. But I want to try and trade pieces off. Take. Well, I guess this is fine. We're up a pawn. They don't have like an amazingly better position. And after bishop e2, I can queenside castle as well. Let me open this up so maybe we get 50 subscribers. For those who don't know what this is, it's nothing crazy. It's just confetti pop. I did that when I hit 100. And outside of 100, I've kind of hit milestones in unexpected times. So I've not been prepared. This time, I am prepared. I'll be prepared from now out. This is an 8. Of course, they have it contained in a ridiculously tight fashion. They go on bishop there to b4. I can just castle, yeah. Castle. If they take, I'll take back. If they go knight g4, I mean, that's... I hope they don't go knight g4. They don't. Alright, and now I'm going to go h3 to stop the knight from coming in. They can go knight there, but just... Or there, too. King's going to guard now. The bishop... The knight guards that square. Man, this is ridiculous. Okay. Now, these are individually wrapped as well. That's not what I was hoping for. We're going to go pawn here to c4, attacking. Yeah, this is a very interesting position. Because their knight can slide in if they really wanted to. We're going to go rook over. There's no threat yet. Yeah, we're just going to rook here. And then probably f3, because I need... Oh, just turn. Okay, this is pretty easy. Knight's going to slide back, looking for this fork. Yeah, that's why it's like, this is very... I'd almost say bad position for me. King up. This is never what you want your king to be. On the 3rd rank, and I was an endgame, so it's better than in a usual scenario. I don't know, though. If their rook was back a square, then you could just go king here to c3. I also like the idea of just going c5, but I'm sure bishop here to f4 is my next move. Because it forces a trade of something. Yeah, looking to take... Yeah... If I exchange rook captures here, that just does not make that much sense, honestly. So we're going to go up. This doesn't either. Oh, no. Oh, my God. That's so much worse. This is checkmate. Oh, man. That's tough. I think this is force mate, too, unless I go up. But this is... I'm just losing now because they're just going to take. I did not see mate. I should have just taken the pawn. I was trying to avoid a bad position, and I gave myself a bad position, trying to avoid a bad position. That's kind of frustrating. That's what I was trying to avoid. That's why you don't like the king that far open, that far out. Yeah, this is tough. This is completely losing. I'm going to go back and exchange, and we're down 30 seconds, too. Very smart. They're forcing everything off. And you can't go bishop c1 because they would have won it completely for free. At least now you have the bishop still. But again, this is not like you can really win. They have a passer as well. This could not be worse. Not being hyperbolic. This is a pretty bad position. We're going to go up and then over. Yeah, we have to at least try. But now it's like my king is stuck there. They're trying to get their king here. And I can't stop them. Maybe I could have went c4, but I don't know. I don't think that was the solution. Going c4. Yeah, I really... Up. Back. I suppose if I just stay attached, but I can't force them to do anything. This is such a passive position. They can just go king in, and then now this is all falling. Yeah, and that's going to happen too. Yeah, up. Here, unless I'm gonna go there, maybe there. Check. They don't want to give up anything. Fair enough, because it would have given me a passer, so I can understand the hesitance. Yeah, okay, that's game. There's nothing to do there. GG. I'm 2 for 4, so we have 2 losses in the first part of the game. See more people joining this tournament. If you'd like to join, please type in the chat if you want to join in, so I can tell you how to join. We have 10 people in, 2 for 4. First place 6 for 6, 4 for 6, 3.5 for 6. How have you played 6 games? Jobava? I don't know the Jobava personally. I do not know very many openings. I know it's knight c3, but I don't know anything myself about it. When I'm playing second place, I'll play the Petrov this time, because I don't know why I've been playing the French. Taking the center, d5, bishop e6. No need to waste time on this part. Can you just take? No, I don't think you can. I think if you take captures, yeah, it doesn't make that much sense. We're going to go bishop here, and then knight back, and then we can castle. What happened, Elias? We're going to castle to the king side, c6, I wish there was a way to keep the material. There might be a way, but I don't want to risk it, especially in the blitz game. I'll just go over that at one point off stream so I can remember. But because their bishop's here on d3, they can't get their bishop active. They're slow to develop a little bit, and we are not slow to develop. That is our huge advantage here. Bishop's going to slide to attack the knight. We're going to get our pieces very active. I still like the I like this. I also like rook over or c5. Yeah, I'll just go get some space. Usually I'll go c6, but because of their position, I'm going to go get an unusual development for me. I won't take in the center though. Actually, I'll take in the center. We'll both have isolated pawns, so we have the shared weakness right there. And then I can go bishop here to g4. So bishop g4, I can't take the pawn. I can go knight here. Actually, okay, we're going to rook here first. I'm expecting an exchange. I could be wrong though. This pawn is weak. Only this knight guards it, so I have to keep this knight attached. You got reported? That's crazy. For now, did you report? You reported Elias? Yeah, bishop's going to go there. Bishop here to g4, and then qd7, qc7. Up over, potentially, and then we rook to e8. I was trying to do is win this pawn, but they clearly see what I was trying to do, so I'm just going to go sacrifice. If we go back and they go g4, it's not ideal. This pawn is hanging though, so I gotta be careful. We'll go knight here to b4, and hopefully I can go queen there. Oh, I want to go knight in, but they go all the way back. That feels too far, almost. What can I do to try and take advantage of that? If I go queen, and I can't go knight there yet. Take. Yeah, it wouldn't work. Maybe up? But even if I go up, the queen just slides in, huh? Quite the dilemma. I think this pawn might just be falling. Maybe here. Yeah. That could work. Knight back. And up, potentially. Don't think anything's falling right now. They're trying to win this pawn here. We can go bishop here. Give another defender. And it's all defended. We're down 40 seconds though. My time management has been not great, to say the least. I'm down 40 seconds on the clock. What can we do next is the question. Yeah, they see the issue. There's an issue there. I will explain it, but I'm too low on time to explain it. The idea though, I was going to lose a pawn as the quick version. Or they want to lose a pawn the quick version, which is why they go queen back. But the exact tactic, I'll have to explain later. Slide over. I don't even think that's a good move. But I have 40 seconds. We were down 40. Now we're down 20. So my logic's making sense. It's working. I need to just move quicker. Go for that pre-move. I can't pre-move here, though, because this is a pretty important move. They can make a lot of choices, a lot of different directions, and they go back. This is why you don't pre-move and back. Or you can pre-move, but this is why I didn't for this move. Probably h6 net. We got that 40 seconds down to about 7. What is the best way forward? Up, and then maybe here? Counter-attacking? We're down. I took way too long there. I spent 13 seconds, almost 14 seconds on that move. That's probably why I'm going to end up losing the game, to be honest. Okay. We're equal materials still somehow. I'm down 11 seconds. So I have to move almost instantly here. This is, I can pre-move here. Almost take. take. Alright, we honest. This might actually be winning for black, honestly. Up. No, this is not winning. This is definitely not winning. Yeah. Alright. So this would be a draw if... Okay, up, up. No! No! Oh, man. That's back-to-back losses. That is back-to-back loss. That's not great. That might be the tournament for me. I don't think I'll be able to come back all the way. I don't think so. I think I'm down too much. And I'm not on a streak as well. GG. This like second place is also running away with it. Did I open 2 of these? I did. Appreciate likes. Oh, the name went away, but thank you for those likes there. Las Gemalas. Thank you for the likes. Closing in on 300 there on TikTok. Took the loss there. Very good game. Jose. Oh, I'm messing this up. Maybe I should have got the better one. Let me just put these down. We're almost at 50 Twitch follows. If you have Twitch and you're enjoying, PJ Chess 993 on there. That'll be 50. And we have some confetti to shoot. If we do. I have 8, so I can use these however I see fit, I guess. But yeah, let's go to the next game hopefully soon. But while we're waiting, we can put a game on. And for those who are interested in playing the tournament, you don't know how, go to the club section on TikTok, type in PJ's Chess, PJS Chess. Once you've joined the club, go to, what is it? Go to the notes section, click on the link. It'll take you straight to the tournament. But the bishop's back here. It looks like Cone Dog is up. What is this? A piece for a pawn. And up on the clock as well. But there is a kingside attack. 2 knights versus a bishop. Very interesting and balanced. What will they do? Just me or when I'm in the end. Oh, hold on. End of the video or something. I can't say I've experienced that myself. Maybe someone else though. We're looking to exchange on d5. Oh, up. Do I take in the center? Do I not take? I don't think I want to take because they don't have their bishops here blocking, so they can't put too much defense there. Yeah, just up. And then bishop. Maybe I could have taken. I don't know. I like having a pawn on d4, d5, and then even c5. I like the idea of having an active center. We're going to take the pawn there. Look for the exchange. I'm guessing we're going to be up some material, and we still have the pawn on d5. So we have all the benefits what we're looking for. When to capture, since you're up material, you want to trade down. We want to trade the knights there. Looking, I could have gone for a fianchetto on the king side. Had I had more time, maybe I would have made that decision. But I was just like, I'll move quickly, castle, because I lost that last game on No, the game before I did not lose on time, but this last game I did. So we go knight here. I just got crushed that previous one. Maybe bishop to d6. They're looking bishop d6, and then maybe e5. I don't see an attack. e5. Take, take. We're fine with that. Because again, when you're up material, you want to trade down. You want to go to an endgame so you can just convert the advantage. But they move their queen in. I think we just take the queen. And that should be game. Alright, GG's. Let's go to the next one. We got one person just joined in. Thank you for that new participant. I have more people in here now. I will be waiting. So I'll watch. These games are pretty much equal. Their rating is pretty much equal. But Fornout is a bit on the attack side, I'll say. Yeah, now the queen falls. Okay. Pretty much completely winning. Well, 3 pieces for the queen. I don't know, though. Because I've played... It's the pawns that make the difference. But just the 3 pieces... I'd rather have 3 pieces versus a queen. In a complete endgame, maybe not. If they say that these 3 pawns were gone, I'd rather play white. But because of the pawn advantage, I think I'd rather play black. But if there was no pawn advantage, give me the 3 pieces any day of the week. 10 games back. Hey, I'm telling you. That I know it sucks. But that's how sometimes what you need to get better. Some motivation. And then just some experience. Yeah, this is game. And then checkmate there on... Oh, whoa, no! The queen was hanging. The queen was hanging. The queen hung. I don't know if anyone saw that. White could have won. The queen was free for a move. But I, myself, have fallen victim to that quite a lot. I get it. But we're going to go knight here to f3, bishop d3. Well, maybe not. Here. Here. Yeah, and then back. So you see you can't take because of qx b2. This is a ugly position. Yes, sir. What place are you in now, Elias? Because I'm in 6th. I can just check. You are in 4th. All right, I'm trying to catch up to you. Because you're not on a streak if you got a draw. And I'm on a streak, so I have a chance to get some ground here. We're going to look to exchange on e5. Did you play in both Title Tuesday or just the early one? Knight here. G4. Yeah. That was dumb. I need to do that. We're going to go a4 though. Knight back. I hope they exchange. They have a better position. So I say I hope they exchange with me. Oh. They've made my life a lot easier. I won't make that trait though. Well, now I'm fine with this. To say the least, I am fine with this. Now, are there some weaknesses? Absolutely. But there is worse, I'll say. We're going to slide over. Rook's going to come up. We're going to go here. Take. You can't take with the queen or b2 falls. I went there because they were guarding the b1 square. I think black was winning. Now it might be a draw, and I have a slightly better attack. Yeah, I think with the pieces on, I was just too cramped. That light square bishop was completely dominant. Yeah, I'm not sure the exact order I want to do this, but I do think I like the idea of going queen here first. Oh, that doesn't work. Never mind. That was a bad idea. That was a pretty bad idea. Still, I'm trying to go for third place. You guys are tied. I'm trying to catch both of you. I think I could have just went rook up. Yeah, that was a miscalculation on my end. Yeah, up and then just rook here. This is what I was doing this for. Oh, okay, now I'm up a pawn. So that is worth all of that exchange. We're up some material. We're just going to push all the way down to f5. Free queen. No, there wasn't a free queen. It's guarded by the rook here. Unless it was a different move you're talking about. Take. We're going to double up here on the G file. And now, well, oh, wait. H4, H5. Yeah, that is devastating to play against. And there's no counterplay, really. Up. Oh, but except we get the rook over. There is counterplay, excuse me. Then you go rook over here to H7. H8, yeah. Over. And I can still push. The idea, if you don't see why I'm trying to push, you just want to open the king side up. And by going here, you're kind of forcing it open. And they can't push. They'd have to move their rook back over to do anything. I won't be the one to initiate the exchange. If they exchange, I'm not upset at it, but I won't initiate. Oh, I could have went king up. Yes. Could have just went king up. I think there's a problem with this, though. If they go rook over, yeah, I think there's a problem. They're going to go rook. Oh, they take that way. Yeah, king down and then just pawn up, probably. And we'll rook g1 first to get on the open file. This is the only open file on the board. I still have all 8 of my pawns, so there's not that many open files. They're just double here on e, which creates this. But after rook g1, we can go e4, king there, f5, and just trying to open up the position, trying to completely win. Yeah, as I said, rook g1, so they can't go there, and then here. And if they go there, that's fine too. We actually would prefer them do that. Do I play Fortnite? I do play, well, I haven't played super recently, but I used to play. Like, I played in the first season. I have the Black Knight. No, that's like season 2. I have like the first Victory Umbrella, so that was pretty cool to get when I was younger. Then I played Rivals. I hit GM. I was playing today, and I was getting sold. Other than that, I play COD. I've played other games. Like I've played Rainbow, but I wouldn't say like I'm a Rainbow player. We're gonna go all the way up. What about you though? I play Sparking Zero. That's not the type of game you're talking about, but with your username, I assume someone of interest in that. And then captures here. All right, now we just go promote. I don't want to pre-move because of A3 potentially, but it was almost pre-movable. What are the next game? And for those who want to join in, so you got some more people joined into the stream, you can go to chess.com, type in PJ's Chess, PJS Chess, and then join in. Go to the note section and join the tournament. Higher in COD than chess? Nah, that's crazy. Did you played any of the CDO or any of the tournaments? How many years of chess did you play during your younger years tourney level? Tourney level, I think I started when I was 6. So I think I played from 6 to 14 tournaments. What about you though, Abid? What's MLG? That I don't know. I know a little bit about it. Cause I love, my favorite COD I think was Cold War. Cause I didn't play it when it was like the ones people talk about. What did they say? Like Black Ops 2. I didn't play that one, but Cold War is my favorite. I played Black Ops 3 though. Did you win money? That was to say I didn't play those two. So I started playing when it was Black Ops 3. It was free on PlayStation 4. So me and my friends got that. I'm 21. Yeah, I never played the two of those. Exchange, up, and then knight to d4. I missed out. Man, I've heard every time I bring up COD, or not I talk to some people who are older than me, or a couple people, not a whole lot, but they'll say that Black Ops 2 was the best. And when I watch some YouTubers, they'll say Black Ops 2. There's like their standard for some of the COD YouTubers that I watch. Like this was, in comparison to that, it was good. I do feel like I missed out. What was better about it? The gameplay? I'm assuming the gameplay, but like what specifically? I also like zombies, so Cold War was good for that. So is for those who played the BO2 MW2, are the new ones even good to you? Because to me it's good because I don't have that greatness to compare it to. Okay. Yeah. The zombies this season, I don't know if you have Black Ops 6. It's decent. I like the one in Cold War a lot though. Balanced. Did you guys, was it still, what do you call it? What do you call it when you get all of the diamonds? Black matter, dark matter? Was it something like that then? Yeah, we can go knight here, and then knight here. We're about equal on the clock, so not too bad. Yeah, knight c5 probably next. They're attacking the queen, drop back, and then knight here to c5. I am playing. I've like been zoned out though. I don't know how we got to this position. I could not explain it. This is all like muscle memory. Like I do not know what happened one bit in this game. Let's see. Oh, that's decent. Alright, rook's over here. We're attacking the weak pawn. I wish I could go queen there to b5, but I can't because the knight guard's there. e4. I guess this is blitz, so I need to just make a move here. What's my suggestion to someone who wants to achieve 1500? So 1500 is a good question. I would say, what would I say? I'm a huge believer in puzzles. I think the more you play as well, like playing different time controls. I've been improving a little bit by playing more bullet. It's helped with my blitz rating. So that's my suggestion. Just do as many puzzles as you can and play as many, not as many bullet, because I don't think that's to improve. I would say wrap it if you really want to, if you're not losing at the end. But my issue is losing at the end of games. That's one of my over the board issues. So I did that. If that's not your issue, you don't necessarily have to do that. I would definitely say playing some Rapid and doing a lot of puzzles and Puzzle Storm. Yeah, I actually prefer Lichess puzzles. I was suggested it, and I haven't gone back to chess.com unless I'm on stream or just completely bored on chess.com. But usually I'll go, actually I have it open right now. Oh, you can't see it on TikTok, but I have delete chess puzzles open right now. I much prefer them. They feel more realistic than the chess.com ones, honestly. Yeah, we're going there. Queen to f3, offering the queen exchange. We're down about 20 seconds. This one, though, this is definitely from talk. I'm definitely... what can we... This is... Might be losing. Yeah, this is interesting. And then back. And then up. Yeah. Because this is just going to fall. I didn't want to lose the knight. We're down 20 seconds. Let's see if I can have a slight bit of a turnaround. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. It seems unlikely given the scenario. It's not an endgame to do something like fun with. You know, there is not an immediate blunder. I just messed up though. So that I was given a chance. Okay, they don't see that. It's dropping. So we're going to take there and probably just queen. Yeah, okay, back, up. Somehow we're equal on the clock. I was definitely just down a lot of time. I can't say I'm mad at it. Yeah, I'll go for it in game. That's fine with me. Boom. All right, we turned this around. We were just down a lot of time. Now, the game's not over yet. There's still some time here. Captures here. Okay. I think this is... Not sure what happened. I was definitely completely losing not even 2 moves ago. Take. Wow. That's a turnaround. Don't even think I feel I was not deserved. I got to 4th place, though. I didn't take your spot, Elias. We're looking for 3rd place. I want to at least get on the podium, hopefully. Appreciate likes, Brochin. Hope chess. What's hope chess? You mean you're just guessing? Hold on, let's see. Yeah, appreciate these likes. I can't see the username for some reason right now, but I'm seeing the likes go up in the chat. But I can watch a game while we're waiting. Let's see. Who's the closest? They're pretty close in rating. Oh, the game's over. Never mind. There's no game to watch. The game is over. I'm waiting for a game, though. I'm not sure why I'm not in one. There's 15 minutes left. And then for those who are new in the chat, what we do... Yo, what's up, Jacob? Yo, what's up, JBO? Yeah, for those new in chat, we vote for the 2nd tournament. So if you want to vote for time control, we usually keep it on the shorter end, like 3 minutes, 3-0 and shorter. We've done hyper. We do variants as well. We do bullet. So I want to vote for 1-0 for the 2nd tourney. If you want to do it, to type it in chat, I just do it in my head. Like, it's not an actual poll. Man, JVO, I like the puzzles you be posting, man. I be trying to figure it out. I got the first 2 right. I feel like the streak will not continue, though. But are you just doing puzzles for that? Or is it something specific on there that you do for those vids? The TikTok videos. We're waiting for a game right now. There are 5 games going on, so I can live with not being in one. We have a lot of people playing. Which one should I watch? We'll go here. Oh, wait. That's a rating difference. Oh, you know, this is an equal game to start. This is an interesting game. 1st and 2nd. So the rating difference doesn't matter. This is 1st and 2nd place. Excuse me. Let's see what happens. The king's in the center. I don't know how this happened. F5 was pushed. Let's go to this. How did we get here? D4. Early F5. Okay. There's a queen side attack looking, and the en passant might be the issue. Yeah, now there's a hole on D5. I don't have the evaluation bar on. I think it's slightly better for white right now. It's playing a move that's losing, hoping they wouldn't see it. Oh, okay. So you intentionally blunder, and you still won? That's crazy. Appreciate the likes, Anya. I tried to do a video where I could only... I called it mirror chess. I didn't finish making it because it's almost impossible to win. I had to move the same piece they moved, and I tried to record it like 3 or 4 times. You just cannot win. It is not... It's not possible. I looked up to see if anyone else tried it. I did not see it. And I think other people probably had the idea. It's just very difficult to do. You're testing out for the algo. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, I do not have a super... I should probably do that as well. I'm not consistent on the day I decide to... on the time I decide to post. I just try and give it some time, some spread out time between posting on the same day. But other than that, there's no consistency. I tried 8 a.m. this week though, so I did kind of. Appreciate the donations, Anya. The heart me and those roses there. But yeah, I did try. This week I have a video coming out 8 a.m. every time. Yo, what's up, Ilkar? And Anya, appreciate those likes. I'm gonna say 600 there on TikTok. The nice one to slide in. We want to go queen here, looking to exchange on e4. They go in the center. How much do I make from TikTok live? Less than 30 cents a live for the most part. There have been a few where I've made $1, but I think for the most part, less than 30. But yeah, I'm going to go knight here to e5 next, probably. Yeah. If they exchange, I'll exchange back. And then f3 to attack the knights. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Appreciate the file sample. Yeah, f3 to attack. We can... I don't know. Maybe not f3, as I'm thinking about it some more. Maybe if I go f3, they take... Yeah, I like the move, though. I'm not sure if it's the best, but I'm down a minute, so I have to make a... Yeah, no complaint at all, because it's all donations, so it's all someone willingly doing it. Very appreciative. Plus, I don't even expect to make money at this point, so making anything is something. We're going to go back, pawn up. Takes. Yeah, that'd be... I don't think that works, because if I go up, takes, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not sure. I guess here, I need to get the knight out of the way, because I need to push e4 to not lose the game. Because at some point, they'll attack the weakness there. So we're almost at 1,000 likes there on TikTok. I appreciate all the support. Want to drop back. We need to push e4. Like, we have to go e4. And I have to win this game, too. We're tied, so this is and I can't draw. Because if I draw, I can't catch anyone higher. So we're going to have to throw it off. But, oh, they're up a minute. Okay. So I'm going to win. It's going to be a turnaround type of game. Back. That's the wrong square. That's amazing. Yeah, I've done something different than usual here. Usually I have a better attack than this. Not sure where I went wrong. Okay, now we're going to push in the center. Not sure if it's worth doing it now. You know, I don't know. I don't know if it is. But they have to... Oh, yeah, they capture. Okay, so we're up some material. I will take that. Do I go live for any other games? I don't. I would, but not like games you're thinking of. Like, this sounds kind of crazy, but you gotta hear me out. There's a kids math game site that I used to play when I was younger, and I want to do that on stream, but I've never had any... only one person's ever said they'd be down, so I don't want to do something completely, But I was like, it's competitive. It's more fun than it sounds. But I do that. Other than that, I can't run anything. I'm on my laptop, so I can't play any, like, games. Maybe at some point, because I'm trying to save up for a PC at the end of the summer. What is it? It's called It's like Jet Ski Edition. It's all different ones. Jet Ski Edition, Division Drag Race, Multiplication, something. But yeah, I think we can take. Yeah, we can take. Oh, no, you can't. Yeah, I just realized that at the end there. Okay. At the last second. Of course, I realized after I make, not the second before. This is still fine, I guess. This is not really what you want to do, though. I didn't want to play a move unexpected. But we're down 21 seconds. I don't think they'll take... Oh, they do take the rook. Okay. So we have a chance. We definitely have a chance now with the rook taken. Here. I expect... And they're going to go king up. This is going to be guarded. They're going to go king there, king here. They have to go king there. Because they can't push. Yeah, king up. And we're just going to go rock and take these. Guard. You just can't pre-move yet. We're almost in pre-move area. We're almost at yeah, that's why you can't pre-move. They can always go for some type of cheap trick. Alright, now we can pre-move. And just go get this queen here. Check. Here. Here. Okay, we're just gonna... Oh, that actually would be stalemate. That's crazy. That's stalemate if you go for a queen there. Check. 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 I'm very surprised this is not checkmate. There we go. Finally mate. And we're in third place. We're in. What's my TikTok and YouTube? My TikTok and YouTube are both PJ's chess. So PJS chess. GG. GG, man. Indeed. That was a nice conversion. Yo, appreciate the follow, Brochin. That was a fun game. I did not think I had a chance. After queen to g3, I think I thought I messed up there. But yeah, d4, d5, e6 next, and then knight here to f6. Hold on, can I switch this? Oh, I can't switch that. Okay. I'm going bishop here to e7, pawn to h6, then castles. Yeah, what's up, Jacob? Appreciate the follow as well. We have to win here, I think. Yeah. Well, actually, well, I want to win just cause, but this has no effect on the standings. I'm still going to be third. Well, I guess there are 2 games that are possible to be played, but for the most part, I'll probably still be third place. But I want to win just cause I want to win. So we'll have the knight there, about equal on the clock there. Yo, appreciate that, Burke. Jacob, yo, appreciate the new subscriber at 374 there on YouTube. We're almost at 50 followers on Twitch as well. Almost at 400 on YouTube. So if you are enjoying, check those out. We're almost at 50 for the Twitch. So I'll have this confetti, nothing crazy, but that is something. I got some confetti for it. We're gonna go rook here to c8, probably to guard the pawn. Exchange, and then knight. Jump in, jump there. I don't love my position. I say that quite frequently, but quite frequently I end up winning the game later in the game. Like, sometimes I have good openings, but right here, I think this just traps the knight. Yo, appreciate that, man. Appreciate the support. Yeah. Growing. The numbers are going up. And on the YouTube, there's different stuff on all of them. Like, there's some overlap between the TikTok and the YouTube, but I try to make it where it makes sense for people to be on both of them. So it's not the exact same thing. Like, some of it, honestly, it's the same. Like, I reuse some of it, but for the most part, not for the most part, there are videos that aren't the same on both. We're going to go rook here to c8 to attack on c3. And, oh, I could have went knight here. I guess it works better now because you're just going to attack. And then rook down. You could take with the knight, because they can't even attack the rook. So whatever you do, you can almost oh, I guess they can. I missed that. Oh, let's do that. They couldn't take the rook because there was a fork on e2. Then we can double up on the c file, get the queen there as well. They're going to go here. I have enough time. I don't have to rush this. We're up 2 minor pieces. Equal pawns, though. What is the simplest way to win? The simplest way to win is probably to get my queen here. Something along those lines. We can... Oh, I think they're trying to make it easier, because they can't go there, can they? Yo, what's up, Keenan? How you doing today? Let me know if you want the link for the tourney that we have going on now. I probably could have taken the pawn, but I'm just thinking there's checkmate. Yeah, there's mate. All right, let's go to the next game. So as mentioned, I will create a new one. So for those, and appreciate all the likes, Anya. I think I forgot to mention that. I was reading a lot of messages, but we're almost at 1.5 thousand likes on TikTok. But to Keenan's point, if for the next tournament, if you want to vote, please type in chat what time show you would like. I'm voting for 1-0. I'm voting for Bullet personally. All right, playing second place, 11 more points. This is, wow. I'm getting smoked this turn. What is my record? I'm not even getting 7 for 10 is not that bad, I guess. Like 3 losses, but 7 wins not bad. I gotta get more games because 14 games are played above me. We're going to castle, bishop d6, pawn to c6, bishop here to g4. Yeah, up. And I lost the last game we played, so don't think we'll even finish the game. Because if one of us is losing, we could just wait the timeout. Honestly. But we'll play until then. I go knight to d7, knight to b6, a5. Okay, rook's going to slide up. I would love to go knight there, but that doesn't work. Knight there to g4, because I go knight there, captures. Or no, the problem is they could, oh. I think I can go there, because yeah, there, takes, yeah. And then you would capture. I'll try this first though. You could go knight there. Now you can't go knight there. If you didn't see it, the bishop guard, so if they captured, you take that. Oh, I should have done that because I would have been able to win a piece at the end, I think, or a pawn at the end. If they take. It wasn't forced. None of that was forced, which is why I didn't play it. If it was forced, I would have. They had decisions to make my plan not work, so I decided to not go for that plan. I'm going to go knight here. I think it's a useful move. The game's not over, though. They can, yeah. So there's a lot of ways to avoid running into major issues here. Although, to be honest, I did not see rook to g3. I only saw rook h3 trying to calculate. Not sure how I missed that. That's a pretty simplistic response. But knight can go back. We can go knight here to e4 as well. But yeah, now I'm thinking just rook a e8 probably. And just control the file. Oh, they also had a similar idea. You can see Great Lines think of might. I did not say that right. Great minds think alike. Yeah, knight's going to slide over. That just doesn't work. I might just double up here on the e file. But again, one of us could just stall. There's a minute left on the tournament for those who can't see. Because I don't think you can see it on TikTok. There's a minute left. We have both more than a minute. So this is kind of almost pointless to play. Yeah, rook here to e8 next probably. Just to control the file. If they push, we want to go knight in to e4 to blockade. I need some water. And that would be amazing. That would be an amazing position. Yeah. I expect to capture back, but it's not guaranteed. And then again, my vote for the next tournament is going to be bullets. Right now it's 1-0. Oh yeah, you're right. They can't do that. I think f5. Yeah, I like f5. If this was a longer game, I think I'd rather play black just because of the pass pawn. But I think it's probably a draw with best play. Like most games. Alright, let's go to the standings. A lot of separation, not a photo finish whatsoever. For some reasons, first place runaway winner here, 14.5 out of 16. Jose, runaway second place, 33 points in 15 games. And me, third place, 22 points with 10 games. We all finished on a win streak here. And one of our win streaks would have been ended. Not sure who would have won, but it would have been a good game to finish out. But that is the first tournament. The second one is voted on. Yes, sir, Elias. That's exactly what you need. That's what I take away from it. Because I got cooked in my game with them. So, better than me. And then someone got a win, I think. I'm assuming. But I appreciate the likes, Austin Chess. Several watches on TikTok. But yeah. How long do I stream normally? I usually try to do 3 to 4 hours. The last couple times, next time I'll probably do 3 hours. Like today, I have to go into work, so I have to get up earlier. So probably around 3. But I try to get around 4. Yeah, that was insane. It was every time we played. The fact we played that many times in the tournament was insane. But then I got white every time. I honestly wanted to switch it up. I was trying to play the same thing. Even though you'd typically want to play white. I was like, I want to switch this up. I'm playing the same opening, the same first 7-8 moves every time. But yeah, do we have any votes? I'll say you have another minute and 15 seconds. So at 2 hours and 30 seconds, no. Restart. An hour, 20 minutes, and 30 seconds, we will start the tournament. And one vote for Bullet right now. Oh, he did say that. He did say he got a forfeit. So yeah, he was actually 14.5 out of 15. Can I ask his actual name? Several. Your actual name has been asked because Gregory showed the game with you and him to his coach, and he was curious. No pressure, but it was asked. And then 1.1, so last 1.1, 1 plus 1. I voted for 1-0. Several Reasons is very good. Yeah, I'm with you there. I've played. I wonder if he played 100 games yet, but not won many of them. I'll say I've not won many of them. Let's see. You like playing black and just playing King's Indian. I haven't played the King's Indian very much. I played it when I was younger, but recently I played the Petrov or the French, but I do like it. We have a vote for 1+1, a vote for 15 seconds, and 2 votes for 1-0. And there is 5 seconds left for the vote. So 1-0 did win 2-1-1. So not, don't know what the consensus there was. But Bullet did win. So there's going to be 1-0 for this tourney here. I'm about to create it right now. And then I'll put it in the chat for those on Twitch and YouTube. And then on TikTok, I'll have it there in the notes momentarily. But let's create that now. Arena name. What is the arena name? Back to back. Several run it 1. Let's see if it can repeat. And then 3 minutes. No, 1 minute. 30 minutes. It's July 8th still. Make sure I switch the time to 10:45. Okay, that's cool. I just created it. It's going to be there in chat. 3, 2, 1. Oh, 2 votes for 15 seconds. Okay, so for the next one, we have 2 votes for 15-second games. I've never done that before. That seems like chess can't even be played, I gotta be honest. With that little time. And we had 2,000 likes. I've not been looking. I did not see the likes go up. Thank you for the people who are liking. Sorry, I did not peep that was getting all those likes. But closing in on 2.5K the next go. Okay, I see them now. I don't see a username though. TikTok chess lessons. Thank you for those likes there. Hit 2.1K. I'm about to put it in the notes for those who are watching on TikTok. If you want to join in, you don't know how, join my club, PJ's Chess, PJS Chess. And once you are in it, go to the what is this? The notes section. There'll be a link for the tournament. Almost at 50 followers on Twitch if you're enjoying on PJ's Chess 993. And then I'm also PJ Chess on YouTube. I'm at 375. I do, Jacob, yeah. We have 4 people in here. If anyone else wants to join, again, please just ask. But we have 4 minutes. I can play some puzzles. I do puzzle battle. I think that's what I did last time. That was pretty fun. When I play online, I don't play this really at all. 1497. Trying to get 1500 maybe here. What record did he beat? Do I watch sports? I do, Jacob. I am actually. Hold on. I want to answer this. I don't even care about this as much about the game. I'd much rather talk about sports. So I bought this. This is a sport cards pack to open at 400 subscribers. I cannot think of a chess thing. Did he? Okay, that's funny, Sever. I'll tell him that in a second. But yeah, I got this. I'm gonna open this at 400. It's a sports collectible. It's one of my first sports card packs. But yeah, I watch basketball quite a lot. It's my second passion. Really, it's like a 1A, 1B type thing between basketball and chess. But yeah, really enjoy it. What about you though? And then Gregory. His name is Drizzy or the Six God. that's his what he said there. Yo, TikTok chess lessons. Thank you for the likes. Almost at 2.5K. He had 34-16. I mean, that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. You guys are trying to convince me I could get a draw off him. I'm like, I cannot. Not Hikaru. Maybe title players for sure. Hikaru. I don't know. That feels a bit too steep for me. Like he is an insane player. I can't believe I have a chance to win this still, because I was talking for most of that. Let's see if I can turn it around. Take. I think it's just checkmate, no? Yeah. That's mate. Checkmate there. Alright, I'm about to catch up. That's I did not think I was going to have a chance. I don't know how to win this. I'm assuming that has to be the first move. Knight. And there in the corner. And then you just take the queen. Wow, I actually might win. And that's just checkmate. Here. And you're going to win the queen. This one, I'm not as sure. I think it's just here, though, yeah. This, I'm guessing, is here. And then you go there, and then you'll take the bishop. Yep. This one. Huh. I don't know. Is it check? That doesn't work. Check. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a crazy checkmate. And then you'll get checkmate there. Wow. I've never seen that in that exact order before. I'm assuming you just sacrifice. Yeah. And then checkmate. Alright. Well, I'll have a chance to win. 29 seconds. Up, and then you take the pawn. Here. This is you just capture. And then rook here to h8, attacking the king. And then you're going to take the queen. This one. This is just checkmate. Here it is. I don't see. Oh, you just trapped the queen, I think. Yeah, you trapped the queen. And now you get a piece for it. Wait. I lost? They have one wrong. That's crazy. Yo, Viper, appreciate the follow there. I almost at 3,000 likes on TikTok. Not sure how. I got them. They got one wrong. I guess it's the score with not getting X'd out. That sucks. I gotta play that more. Yo, appreciate the new subscriber. We're at 375. We're at 375 there on YouTube. And 9 people in the tournament. Who do I watch in the NBA? Oh, you watch baseball, like football and basketball. I actually went to a baseball game on Saturday. But I watched the Warriors. I watch everybody, honestly. But I mainly watch the Warriors and the Pistons. But I watch a lot of... I'm addicted to basketball. So I watch a lot of the teams. But those are my favorites. I like watching the Rockets as well. Even though they're the rivals of my favorite team. I watch some football. I just got into it last year. So I've been keeping up with this off season. Like, I don't know if you know who the Stay Hot Pod is. I listen to their podcast to try and get a little bit more informed on football. Yo, Elias, appreciate the likes. We hit 3K there on TikTok. All right, now we're in the tournament. 1-0. Can I get a win against the top seed? Here. Take castles. All right. Right now, I don't dislike my position. We have an interesting one. I'm going to lose a pawn, though. Yeah, I am going to lose a pawn. But you can't do much about it, so you just got to live with it there. Live with it. Here. Knight back. So they can't sag. They can push the pawn, though. Okay, we're going to take there. Bishop up. And we're going to move our rook over to this file. They're going to sacrifice. They go for the sack. I'm not sure if this works. I'm not sure. But at 36, I'm up on the clock as well. So we have decent chances right now, if we're being honest. We're going to slide in. Okay, slide back. I see. We don't want to go for that type of end game. Going to go queen over offering the exchange. No! I messed up. I just dropped the pawn for free. Completely free. No! That's not what I meant to do. Oh my god. I obviously did not want to go there. I was trying to go rook there. That makes the game not fun. Dude, how do I have so many mount? It's not even something. It's been a while. Yeah, this is pointless. Man, I had a chance. The Bulls. Oh, the Bulls. That's tough. I must say. Is that you or someone else telling me there's someone else saying they were a Chicago sports fan? But yeah, did you like their draft pick? And then I know a little about the Bears. I know they got Loveland from Michigan. Let's see, what else do I know? I know they got Luther Burden. Like, I know some casual stuff. Nothing crazy. We're going to go bishop here to e7. Castles, and then h6 probably. 375. Appreciate all the new subscribers. That is a pretty cool number to look at. That is a humongous number. We're almost at 400. We have 2 pack openings. And then confetti at 50. Twitch followers. We're almost there. But when a castle, we can go here to a6 to guard. I'm up a lot on the clock. I think I'm just going to try and time them out more than any. Yeah. Winning on the board. Exchange. Oh, they sacrifice. I think we get the queen, though. I do think we get the queen and the bishop. So we get a lot of material here. All right, GG. I follow basketball least. Oh, yeah, you guys are kind of mid. But not a good type of mid. You guys have been mid for a very long time. And you won't commit to tanking. I know for football it's different. You don't really tank as much. But in basketball, you're supposed to tank. And they have not done it. Up. Back and castle. We made their account 10 minutes ago? Jeez. Is winning these that? This is just supposed to be for fun. There's no prize. This is purely for the love of the game. No prize involved. I guess back. They're probably going to have to take my queen, I think. So I can pre-move there. Yeah, I would say they pretty much have to. But I also didn't see why. If they didn't, they'd lose their knight. So it was pretty... Why take and spawn with lottery draft? That's a great question. I'd love to explain this. So, essentially, in the NBA, you can't win without a top tier player. Like, you need a 1A superstar type of player to have a chance to win a championship. So the point of taking, like, I know in different sports, it's not the exact same. Like, you have a well-built team. Having a well-built team for basketball is kind of irrelevant if you don't have the top. So the reason they tank is so they have a chance at that, and you don't have a chance of getting free agents, because for the most part, they'll stay or resign if they're a top player, because they can give them more money, which is the super max with the higher percentage of the cap versus going somewhere else. So at least for your second contract, people usually stay to get their first amount. And you still have a higher percentage with a worse record. Like the worst 3 teams get a 14% chance, and then like 12.5% chance for the fourth, and then it continually gets lower. Hey Jazzy, we hit 375 on YouTube, and we're almost at 50 on Twitch. I got third in the last tourney though. Third in the last tournament, and I was showing the thing we got this here. ALT, we're gonna open both of those at 4. May I open this at like 50 or something? 50 on Twitch. Alright, playing first place again after winning 2 in a row. Up. Oh, I did it again. I did it again. I did this the last time we played. I cannot stop myself. I gotta stop with this pre-move. I'm white again though. Man, this is like an insanely low odds streak. Like, I'm white again. This is almost a science experiment at this point. Like, how many times can you get white in a row? Knight here, take. Exchange? Man, I can't believe I made a blunder that early on. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I just don't see a super easy path. They can move their knight in, I guess. I just don't have much other option myself. So, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, this is just checkmate. I can try and guard. Oh, they're still mate because of queen h1. Tough. King h1. Or queen h1. Missed that. And I actually set up the mating net. It wasn't mate before that. I gotta play a game and not blunder in the first couple moves. Actually, usually I don't, but now knight here to attack the bishop. Here up 7 seconds. So we just need to identify an advantage, and here might be the time. Because I'm up on the time to start. I'm going to take the free pawn. Oh, they take. Okay, now we're up on the board, I think. I could be wrong, but we're up a rook, so I'm guessing we're up on the board. Maybe bishop to e6. Oh, that stops my plan. Or if I have an exchange, could up material, and now bishop e6. They don't have to take. They can go bishop b1. I think they should take between the two options. Captures. Takes here, attacking the queen. Check. I actually just did this exact puzzle. That's hilarious, the odds of that. I literally just did the exact puzzle. And then captures. Takes. And then just boom, boom. Queen. I don't have to worry about this too much. I can just keep it in the corner. Check, mate. Alright, GG. So we gotta win after a loss. We're on a streak. Let's see if we can keep it going. Definitely the French in quick games. They go for the exchange variation. Bishop here e7. Castles if they take. They could also... Will they do this? Okay, they could have castled to the queen side. I was interested if they go for that. They keep it simplistic. Understandably so. This is, a bullet game. No need to do something you're not familiar with. If you're not familiar with it, don't do it. Knight's going to slide here, looking for the exchange. They kind of forced my hand there. Well, I did leave my bishop there on my own accord, but once they did that, not much of a choice. Oh, we're going to go for that exchange any day of the week. H5. Knight's going to go in. If they go for a rook trade, we feel good about that. I could have pre-moved there. Oh, I think that's a free rook. I don't think it's guarded there. Yeah, GG. Let's go to the next game. Not sure how I got that win there. I guess I'm sure, but that felt a little like it was free. They just missed that. I've done that myself. We're going to go here to h3. Takes with the queen, and then bishop d3 in the castle. Again, we have to work on, not even work on, use this time advantage. I look for an imbalance. I think that makes it more interesting. Oh, it does not imbalance. They already went for the imbalance. This is it. I fixed the imbalance. And then low-key just back here. If they would have went to the corner, I would have been very upset that I pre-moved that move. I think they see it. Oh, they don't. Okay, checkmate. Let's go to the next game. As I thought they were going to play g6, but there's mate there on h7. We moved up to second. We're tied for first right now with 5 for 7 on 3-game win streak. So a decent result after losing that first game. Decent result. We can only hope, and we played the most games too, so I'm definitely moving quicker than I usually move. Usually I have by far the least amount, and here I have a decently high percentage of the game. We got to keep this moving quick. If it's an opening, I know, no need for any thought, just play the move I committed to memory. And so when we do have to think, take here, back, here, knight's going to capture. Yeah, this is taking a lot more thinking than I was expecting. But we're done thinking. We're up slightly on the clock, so we still have that time advantage. Bishop's going to slide. Queen all the way back. Knight back. I'm expecting rook over. Yeah. Okay, so now we feel finally decent because we have the knights guarding each other. But we're down on the clock. Or we're up, but like very slightly. We're going to take though, because the knights guard each other. Queen here to g4. Rook up. Yeah, we just don't like the idea of that. Okay, we're going to take. Alright, now we're winning. We have 2 knights for nothing. Takes there. They're going to double up. Okay, they're attacking my knight. But it's fine for now. Remember, we're not up that much time on the clock, so we do have to be careful with how we decide to convert this. There are bad ways to do so. We're going to force the exchange, take rook over. So now my play is to just take all their pawns. Okay, gotta make sure. Check. Oh, that's checkmate. Wow, that's a cool checkmate. We're still tied with first versus second right now. So this is the most important game I've played so far in the tournament. I have to win here. This is a must-win game if I want a chance to win. I have to move instantly, quicker than I'm moving right now. I'd say definitely a little bit quicker. I'm making some decisions here that it's like I don't really need to take this long. Alright, cool. We got to this in-game-like position. Okay, going for the exchange. And we're about equal on the clock. They have a slight advantage. We're just going to push up a little bit here. Up. Oh, I just completely missed that. Oh, man. Completely just missed that idea. Now we're going to attack this. They're going to try and defend it, obviously. Now he's going to give me anything for free. Takes. We're still equal on the clock. Almost equal. Oh. Yeah, now I'm just losing. Now I'm just losing the game. I need to hope for a mistake on their end. Is about the only thing I have. Yeah, this is over. They have 2 pawns for nothing. Tough. This could have been a great chance for me to get a dub. Tough. Alright, we lost that game. Lost. I haven't played a lot of 1 Minute Bullet. I have recently, like in my career, like in my lifetime, compare it to my classical or Blitz. No, I haven't played that much. But if just recently, yeah, I've been playing a lot of Bullet. I've gotten addicted to it. Lost that one there. I went from 2nd place all the way down to 4th. GG, GG. That was a great conversion. Amazing conversion. Alright. We're playing 7th place here. We got to get a win to get back on the streak, get ourselves a chance to get back at 1st place. We're only down 4, which is a lot. But if we play them again and we win, then we'll stop their streak, whatever they're at. So we do have to give ourselves a chance, we just have to win every remaining game. I think I've said that quite a lot before. Been in this position a few more times than you'd like. We're going to go up. Yeah, I just want to try and open up the position. Also, it's a quick move as well. So it opens up the position, and it's a fast decision, too. Check. Back. Where will they go? So we're up on the clock here. We're up a decent amount of time. Okay, they captured the knight. I don't think there was actually checkmate. I was kind of bluffing. There wasn't mate, I'm pretty sure. I was like, oh, it looks like it could be mate, like maybe. But it was nothing forced. Unless I missed it, which also would... I mean, I guess it still worked. My idea, the bluff. Cooked a lot. I mean, I guess. I don't think I'm amazing. I think I'm better at classical. I still think that's my best time control. But online, I think Blitz. Bullet, I'm okay at it. Like, I'm definitely better than I was a little bit ago. I could have taken that, actually. Alright, that was check my next move, but GG. We got back on the win streak. We got to beat 1st place. A huge task ahead of me. So we're playing something different than I usually play because we've been losing. So we can't play the same thing every time if it's not working. Clearly that means I'm having some sort of issue, whether it's the moves itself or me just not being someone who can execute them properly at the moment. But clearly what I'm doing is not working. So I'm playing something slightly different. It's the same idea, the London system, but as you can see, there are some differences, enough that is noticeable, I'd say. It's not the exact same opening. Take. Okay, this is definitely just a draw. It's just if I can draw it or not. They're not up any material. Oh, wait. I might be better. Yeah, I think I might be better. Yeah, we're going for the pass pawn. No, I was about to go back there. That's crazy. Okay. They do that as well. I can't... Oh, I see the issue. I think I see the issue. My bishop is so locked in. Oh, wait. We're on the diagonal now. We have a chance. We definitely have a chance now. Okay. We have a mass exchange here on this. Oh, let's go. Let's go. We got to win. We got the much needed win there. I did not even realize I was up on the clock, but I was. So now I'm in second place with a clutch win against first, also ruining their streak. So if I win some games, I have a shot for first. I have a shot. I have to win every game here. Like no losses, no draws. I have to win. We're 8 for 11, 9 for 11 for first, and 8 for 11 for second. So, oh wait, I think they just took second from me that quick. I'm surprised we're not playing. We should be playing. But here, playing ninth. We have 10 minutes left, so a little more than a third of the time remaining. There is a chance. We've kept pace through the first 2/3 of the race of the tournament. This is like a race, honestly. More than chess. We're going to exchange. Race to the score that no one else can get. We can go rook e1, then bishop h2. Okay, rook e1. If they push, we'll drop back. Take. Alright, we're up on the clock slightly. Not enough. We want to be up more. Because today, in a humongously shocking turn of events, I've been timing people out. So I need to try and focus on my biggest advantage here. Well, here now we're up material. Because we're going to win the knight. I could almost pre-move this, but maybe they mess up. So you don't want to pre-move just in case. Yeah. Okay, take the bishop. Rook over. Now we're up 2 minor pieces. So this is game. I do have enough material to win. Check. Here. If they check, I just go king h2. Capture. Again, check king h2. They also realize that there's a potential mate, and there's checkmate there. Alright. We got that win. We're still in second place. Playing third. This is the... I've been having trouble with Ali recently. I gotta win here to keep my streak and stop theirs as well. So this is a multiple reason important game. Castles. Down. Up. Take. Alright, we can pre-move all that, and then I assume they take 2. They don't. Up. En passant. And then, oh wait. Okay. We're attacking the rook and attacking the pawn here on c4. I'm curious what they decide to do. Give more pressure to this pawn here. Take. Up. Now we have connected passers. So I should be able to win. Like, theoretically, this should be like a completely winning position. However, I know the realities. And I know it is not necessarily that. Oh, I was about to push there as well. That's tough. We'll try this. Oh, this doesn't work. I see. I get the issue. Why it doesn't actually work. Because this is actually just under attack. I'm not sure. Here. Now they've stopped all the weaknesses of the position. Up. The problem is that I just don't have a passer anymore. Take. Ooh, wait. Let's go. Okay. Oh, queen. Let's go. All right, we got the clutch win. We needed that win. Yo, Shaw, appreciate you hitting the goal there. We needed that win. Oh, but first, how have you won this many games? How have you won this many? This is crazy. GG. Yo, catch you, Gregory. Thank you for tuning in, man. Just beat the Fortnite guy to blundered my queen because they blundered back. Hey, that's a good win. What place are you in? I would check, but you know the time. Let's see if I have a castle, h6, c6, a5. Boom. Okay, we're up 6 seconds. But they do have a queenside attack. I hope they just decide to trade everything off. That'd be completely ideal for me. Well, they run back. Similar thought process here. I am more than fine with their decision making. I encourage it. Where will they go now? Okay, we're gonna take. Hmm. Man, I really don't know what to. Oh, G5, G5. That makes sense. Up. And I need to just go rook over. So they have nothing there anymore. They have nothing there. I just need a way to, like, how do I break in? Here, maybe? Take. Oh. Oh, no. No, this is Cell of the Century. This is Cell of the Century. I had an easy shot. Okay, I just have to survive for a couple more moves. Because I have 3 seconds left. There, surely. I want to drop the knight, I know. I just need... Check. I just need to check. Yes, there we go. 1 on time. So we're still in second. How have you played this many games? I have no idea how that's possible. But I have to win this because Ali has not lost since he lost to me. And because of that, and he's won quick. So if I lose this, I'll lose my spot. So every game, as I mentioned, I love this. This is high stakes. You have to win every game. Like, you can't just win one. Like, that one win wasn't enough to do anything of significance. Take, guard the pawn. Up here to e5. Captures. Drops back. Exchange. Oh yeah, take. Over. I'm fine with the queen in game. I'm not too upset at this outcome. I mean, if they want to go to completely queenless, I'm all for it. We're going to win the pawn in the center, so maybe they should have. I'm going to drop back, offering the queen trade again. They avoid it again, but now we're going to go to this part of the board. Check. Look to win some more material over here in the corner. Takes. Over a square. We got some more material we're going to try and get winning. Check. Here. Up. Okay, maybe I definitely did this a little backwards, I'll say. My queen can't get involved. I messed up. I was up a lot of material. I have 6 seconds. I lost on time. Yeah. Lost on time. I should have tried to simplify it quicker. And I did not try and simplify this. I tried to make it as complex as possible for whatever reason. Yeah, I lost on time there. Alright, let's go to the next game. So now we're tied again. I'll ban him after. I have to go on Twitch. I have Streamlabs open otherwise. Yo, Jasmine. Hey. Let's get... Okay, you go. Knight c3. Look for we can exchange on d5. Knight can slide. Takes. Okay. Solid opening. Oh, so the problem there is your knight is hanging. So that was a nice exchange in the beginning. The knight does hang. We're going to go knight here to c6, attacking the pawn, double attacking. So if you go c3, you're actually guarding the pawn, and you're developing. So c3 is a decent move. The bishop goes out as well. So the problem, I think, is that... Well, okay, I'm not going to take. We're just going to go bishop here, offering the exchange. They go queen up and go knight to e7. So the bishop does hang there. Check in the center of the board. The knight can slide. We go knight in there, interestingly enough. Knight up. You also could have taken in the center. There's not a huge difference, but we can capture. And then, yeah, we could just capture. Take. Oh, that was dumb, because this hangs. Yeah. Nice. You gotta take the bishop, though, on f4. Yeah, there you go. Captures, attacking the rook. Knight goes back here. I can castle to the king side. Or pawn here to c6. GG, GG. I moved to second somehow. I'm not sure how I moved to second. Maybe my game was quicker. Oh. We're playing first place. We have a very aggressive position, I'll say. We have to do something different. Change it up, as mentioned before. The more different looks we can give, the better, I think. I'll castle queen side. They also castle queen side. I'm gonna drop all the way back. Guard that pawn still. Up. Take, take. Take. And then here. Attacking the rook. Back. And then we can go knight here to f3. Yeah, knight f3. Oh, the queen captures. Yeah. Just missed that completely. Well, they gave me a chance to guard it. Is this a trap? I don't think so, because I can go bishop there. They're attacking my queen. We'll go queen this way. If they take, I'll take. We'll have that pre-move. Captures. Capture. Exchange on e5 again. And then we can take the pawn here. There's no discovered attack. No discovered check. Let's drop this backwards. Rook's going to slide over. And then we can go queen. Oh, f4 even. f4 is the best. No, it ended. No, I was winning. No way. Yo, what's up, Maddox? Man, he came into a heartbreaker of a loss. But first place, 55 points, 16 for 18 for several reasons. Back to back indeed. I got third place. I got 37 points. And then Ali got, what is this? Second place, 13 for 18, 39 points. Very competitive. And then fourth place, Burner. And then Eddie with 26 and 24, and Burner had 26. So that is what we had there. So that was very fun. The next voted one, yeah, we definitely have time for a tournament or two more, depending on the time control. So you want to vote, please type in chat. I'll vote for Bughouse, but if you want Blitz or Bullet or something else, those are still options. Actually, this is just my vote. So please type in chat. I'll say another minute 15 seconds. GG's, Zach. 2 votes for Bughouse, and let me go and Twitch and take that out. Let's get rid of, and then yeah, okay, let's get rid of this spot. Wait, how do I do this? Wait. Yeah, Jacob, I'm looking to do that. Oh, here we go. And let me get rid of the descriptive ban. Okay. So 2 votes for Blitz. Wait, hold on, wait. Oh, I have a lot of votes. Appreciate everyone that's voted in. I gotta look at this again. So let me restart. I voted for Bullet. I'm gonna go from there. No, I voted for Bughouse. Excuse me. Let me go for there. So it's a vote for Bughouse. 2 votes for Bughouse because of Elias. Okay. We have a vote for Blitz from Frank. So 2-1. Zach voted for Blitz. So 2 Blitz, 2 Bughouse. 3 Blitz. Yeah, I got you, Jacob. Because of missed tactic there. So 3 for Blitz. Blitz is winning against Bughouse. So 3-2. I'm gonna go to TikTok. Vincent, appreciate those likes there. Almost at 3.5K. Good try, Elias. Blitz. So that's 4 for Blitz, 2 for Bughouse. I see several reasons. Drew with Hyper or Bullet. I think we'll say Bullet because someone else said Bullet. So I'll give you Bullet for that one. So that is 4 for Blitz, 2 for Bullet, 5 for Blitz, 3 for Bullet. No, I actually counted you already. So 5 for Blitz, 2 for Bullet, 6 for Blitz. Okay. 7 for Blitz, Roxy on YouTube. And new subscriber as well. We're at 376 there on YouTube. Much appreciated. Blitz is like blowing out with, I think, 6 or 7 votes. Vincent and Elias, thank you for those likes. Hit 4,000. Closing in on 4.5K. I still have this new goal as well as we hit that goal. But yeah, I think the timer is over. And then Christian definitely with the final blow for Blitz. All right, so we'll play one more Blitz one then. I'll make it an hour, probably the last tourney for today. Man, that was a complete blowout. Complete blowout. Let me just set this. Actually, I could probably make the tournament first and then do what I'm trying to do there. And a lot of people joined the club today as well. We're almost at the same club amounts and subscribers. Yeah, Norman Neal, thank you for that. I think you guys just saw it on the screen. I think I saw it on my end just now. But yeah, almost at 380 on there on YouTube. And if anyone wants to see confetti, follow on Twitch. That'll be 50 Twitch followers, and I can shoot some confetti and have to clean that up for like 20 minutes after. But it'll be worth it because it'll be fun for on stream. Yeah, what's up, Elias? See you on all three here. Yeah, let me start this up. Let's see, back to back to back for several. Because I think Ali had the longest streak in a row. Did you get to 5 or you got 4 in a row, Ali? I think you got 4 in a row. And Several's definitely won that many. I don't know if it's in a row just because I'm not playing every single one. But I think this will be, what, 3 in a row? Or did you win one last night? I don't remember. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Back to back to back. We'll leave that as the thing. 3 minutes, an hour, because, you know, this is the last one. July 8th, and then 2011, 11:25. Yeah, all right, that's cool. Just created it, about to put it in chat for those there on YouTube and Twitch. And then if you're watching on TikTok, I'm putting it in the chat not in the chat, excuse me, in the notes momentarily. All right, just put it in the notes, just got posted. So if you want to join in and you don't know how, go to my club on chess.com, which is PJ's Chess, PJS Chess. And once you are in, go to the notes section, click on the link. You play in tournaments so often. What would you say, like, if you, at your last 10, how many think you've won in the last 10 tourneys? Because I know you said you play, not even you, someone else said they saw you playing in some other tournaments for different chess streamers. How often do you think you win? Or not you think, how often do you win? Let me see. I will go to the... We've been hitting this... We'll say 25, because we've been hitting 20 a lot. Let's see. Alright, just confirm that one. Confirm. Alright. We have 4 people in here already to start. So that is a great beginning. Great beginning. Thank you all for that. Let me see. Let me respond to the message real quick. And then I can't see the Twitch files. Is it still at 49 for those who are watching on Twitch? I don't know if you can see. But for some reason, it's very hard to see on my end, which is so dumb. Like, you think I'd be able to see it the easiest. But when I'm trying to look at the Twitch follows, I have to go through a lot of hula hoops that you just should not be necessary. Unless I'm just doing completely wrong. Dude, I have so many videos that I want to make. It is going to come out. The problem is that I've literally every day I've had like a 2 or 3 hour side quest before I get on stream. I will make it though. Like I guess today wasn't a side quest. I had to go see, or not had to. I went to go see a sick family member in the hospital. But like, other than that, I've had some crazy side quests. I will make that though. It will come out. I'm not sure when, because I like to do videos in one go, and that one will probably take longer than some of the other ones I make. Like the one I made online. Make it. He makes that? He does it on stream? That's very... Wow, okay. I'll have to go through and find the games, but yeah, I'm down to do that. Last tournament, you won 9. Jeez, it took a 2,800 player to beat you. That gotta feel good. Do I post my VODs? Yes. So this will be posted. I just started posting it on Twitch. So this is going to be on Twitch and it's going to be on YouTube after. A lot of people watch. They watch both, honestly. I don't know if how you check watch time on Twitch, but it had a decent amount of views, one of my VODs. And then on YouTube, people watch a decent amount. At the beginning, they have like, I do like an intro for those watching in the future, because these are just me. So they get like some exclusive content, I guess. Wow, that's very smart. In the final game. Oh, so you weren't even getting blown out. You got second place? Man, that must suck. that close, dude, I'd rather just lose. Like, I'd rather get blown out than lose close. Because then it's like I could have won. Well, I have a question for those in chat. Would you rather win a game or lose a game like very close, like buzzer beater, or get completely outclassed? Because they both suck. I think I'd rather lose. No, I'd rather lose in a buzzer beater. I'm not going to lie. I'd rather lose in a close game as I think about it some more. Although it probably hurts more. I like to know I at least could compete. Because if you can't compete, that hurts a lot, I'm guessing. You are winning? Story of my life. I was talking about that with my dad one time, or about with basketball. It's so hard to say. I'd rather lose in a close game, but I hear both arguments though. I think they're both tough scenarios. I'd rather lose a close game because at least, yeah. But you could argue, even what if you're trying in the blowout and you tried your hardest and you still get blown out? Like, that has to be heartbreaking. Like, you gave everything you had and you're like in a class below. Yo, Vincent, thank you for all these likes. I'm almost at 4.5K. Close games make me rank. They do. Because I laugh when I just blunder. When I just blunder, it's just like, oh, what am I doing? But in a close game, I'm like, it's heartbreaking. But then it's like, I'd rather have been close though. Especially for something like of significance. Like if you're at the Olympics, you'd rather get a 0.1 seconds away from bronze or be, what is it, like 8th place on the track or 10th place on the track? You'd rather get shut out. I don't rather lose a close game. That's how I feel, Roxy. I feel on par. Like, I can feel like I can improve. But then, I've thought about this a lot. If you're that close and you gave all you had, it's harder to convince yourself you could get farther. Like, if you get blown out, you're like, okay. Like, there's room for improvement. But if you gave yourself the pinnacle of work, if you did everything you think you could do, and you still are just that extra second away, it's like, what more could you do? But if you're getting blown out, you can be like, okay, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that. I don't know. I think ultimately, I'd rather lose close, but they're both probably heartbreaking. Or they both are heartbreaking. I feel you, Several. Because if it's not close, it's like, well, you didn't do. It's almost like you didn't have a shot to begin with. But I almost feel, in the moment, it's worse for a close for sure. But like, as I sat back, I'm like, I think I'd rather feel like I had a shot. But yeah, there's no wrong answer for this. One, it's an opinion. And two, no, this is both sides make sense to me. But we can go knight here to f3. Oh, I'm definitely doing something wrong. This is not what I'm supposed to do. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely the wrong continuation. We're going to take there, knight back to d2. And then I lose it all. I'm with you, Zach. I'd rather not lose at all. But if I do lose, you're going to lose to a GM. What if it was like someone that was supposed to be in the same category as you? And would you rather get blown out or have a close game there? Like when you were supposed to have a chance. Because against a GM, like there's no, what's the word? Expectation really to win. I think this is free. I think it is. I'm not fully sure though. I could have just missed the tactic. I think that's hanging. So we go queen to d5 next. We're also about equal on the clock. So we have a pretty solid, and I should win a pawn on the next turn because there are 2 pawns that are hanging essentially. So I think they can only guard one of them. But unless I'm, yeah. So you could have went there to win that pawn, but they try and keep that one. We'll take that pawn. They also could take this, which is, it's funny. Like it looks bad. It looks odd. That might be enough to win. Yeah, they have a nice attack. They avoided the queen trade, which I think was the most important thing they did. Because now it doesn't matter this is hanging. They don't care. Because they're going to lose the game if they don't win right here anyway. So it might as well go all the way in. Which makes a lot of sense. I think with that in mind, I'm going to slide over to the D file. But I don't want to, though. Like, I don't know what to do. Because if they take, I think I can live with myself a bit more. Yeah, I can't let them. This just makes no sense. If they get into e3, potential of e2, I cannot live with myself losing like that. Like, that is so avoidable. If I lose this way, it is what it is. Like, they can slide in, but after rook over, even knight out the way, but rook over especially, there's no checkmate. Like, it does look a bit unorthodox, but there's no forced mate. Now, if somehow the queen was on the diagonal and the rook sacked, it's check. And even then, I have knight there. Like, I don't know what the response is, really. I mean, I guess first check, right? Like, just to save some time. And then is it rook over? That it might be just rook over and try and take. Yeah, this makes sense. Because now we're giving multiple attackers on the e5 square. The rook's going to slide over. Okay. If I take... We're at 37 seconds, so we have to watch the time. The problem is they can't go for any tactic because I have checkmate, which is their operating issue. If I didn't have checkmate, they just do... Oh, I get it. If I take, they'll take this. Yeah, I have to take this way. Otherwise, I would lose material. Or, I mean, I would still be up, but I'd be down material overall. Down. No! Oh my god. Dude, what am I doing? And now I have 20 seconds left now. Unacceptable. That's inexcusable. And I actually had a better move, too. I could have went g4. Man. Yeah, this might be a... See? This... I'd almost rather have gotten blown out. I will say, I do see the vision here. Because if I don't win this one, that will be... This is going to be a heartbreaker. Okay, up. Alright. Oh, let's go. That's me. Let's go. That's me. Yo, Austin Chess, appreciate those likes. We're able to get the win there. The king tried to run away. Let's go. You gotta lose close if they're on my level, because that means I can improve. That's true. You could say, like, yeah, just messed up a little bit. Appreciate that, Canes. That was a... I don't know how I won that one. I had 4 seconds. I was winning, to be fair. I was winning, and then I blundered. Or they made me blunder more, because I didn't just do it myself. They found a nice tactic that made it difficult. And then I was able to... They're trying to avoid checkmate and ran right into it. I've done that. Imagine what just happened there. I did that in a rated game versus a master. But I was winning. So I was winning the game, and I walked into mid and won. I've never been... It took a while to go to sleep that night. I was sick to my stomach. Sick... I don't know. But yeah. We're able to get the win there. This is actually not a good move. You're not supposed to take. But I usually take anyways. Well, not usually. Online I take. Over the board I don't. Online it is just... It's not as huge of a deal. Yeah. I messed up there. I was up a knight. I still was up in the end game, I guess. But it's probably... I mean, he's just losing because of the time situation, you know. We're going to castle here. This is so bad. I don't know why I did this. I do this all the time. And every time I'm like, why did I do this? It's because... I'm just not... If they can't immediately go b4, I'm not a huge believer. Like, I know that it's worse, and I've played it, and like, why do I keep doing this to myself? I'm not moved. I think that I can defend it. And they can never push. And I can try something. We're going to go h4 here. We're up slightly on the clock, which is something. Not this is really going to affect the end of the game. There are 2 minutes. This is not a bullet game, so 11 seconds at this point is kind of pointless. Or not pointless, but it's not going to, as you can imagine. There's plenty of moves for them to change that around. We're going to exchange there. I wonder what they take with. They take that way. Okay, we're going to complete the pawn chain. The question is, what do I do now? If we can go towards the center, they could go knight, yeah. They go knight in, and I can't go rook over. This may have been the issue. versus anything else. I would love to go pawn here to e4, except I can't. Unless I go bishop to d. Oh no, now I can. I can go bishop d1 now. They can go knight in. Yeah, bd1. If I can move it. Now we're threatening that, and now we can go e4 and cut off their scope of the bishop, and then we have a decent position. If you're worried about the pen there, you can go bishop back, so it should be fine. Banter Blitz. I'm not. What's that? And then Austin Chess. Thank you for the likes. Still almost at 6K. But what is Banter Chess? Oh, that is not good. That is not good. I'm trying to figure out safe squares. I mean, this is the only real option. It's just this is not a good option. I suppose there's no other option though. I guess. Are they just trash talking each other while they play? Is that what that's what it is? We're looking to exchange there on e4 potentially after going e4. Take back with the f pawn. We have double pawns. So honestly, I'm kind of glad they didn't pre-move that. I think I chose the wrong way to go about that. What if we take? No. If we take. They have triple pawns. Okay. That's kind of cool. Not cool. Like, it's not good. But I've never seen it. Or I've seen it before. But very rarely. We can push. Honestly, I don't believe in their pawn structure. So we're going to do that. We're going to go for that. Either way they take, they're creating. Has anyone ever seen this before? This is something. I was able to get this through a myriad of exchanges. The funny thing is, I don't even know if it's winning. Like, it could be, but I am not entirely sure. I should eventually be able to just go down and take these. But I also have a weak pawn here. So we both have some weaknesses. Oh, I see. Yeah, they have to, yeah. They have to go over, actually. Okay, take. Check. Yeah, I think this is game. Because I can go here. And they couldn't go. They had to go there earlier. Cap, check. Check. So there's definitely a way to win this. Is my thought, at least. There's definitely something here. I'd be so shocked if there's nothing here. I think you just take and then you push. Like, they could go there. But I think the issue is I have a more immediate checkmate after just, yeah, here. Like, whatever they do, I can just go up and then mate for the most part. So up, and then that's just mate. Even though they have a pawn to go away from queening, this is forced. There might have been a way to do this without doing what I did. Taking the pawn. I just didn't see it, so I didn't do it. If they had one more move, they could try and draw it. But it's just not enough time left. GG. Let's go to the next game. 2 for 2. 24 is still a thing. They would have. Oh, they talk about the game. They just talk about chess in general, like the chess world. And then, for those people, I see I have some more people joined in. If you'd like to play in the tournament, you can go to the club section, type in PJ's Chess, PJS Chess, and once you join in, go to the notes section of it, and click on the link. I'm 2 for 2. This is one of the best starts I've had for a tournament. Feels like in forever, honestly. I usually do not start this well, but we did start well here. So I will not doubt it, second guess, think about it. We'll just say, started off well. Started off very good. So they go e4. I go e5 because it is blitz and not bullet. So we're going to go there. Exchange in the center. Bishop c4 is a miss, which is hilarious. Like, I have no idea why it's a miss. I've never fully examined why. I just know it is. Like, here you see why. Oh. I don't know why I didn't just go bishop there. You're supposed to give the pawn back, and I know that. And I still did it this way. Huh. It's no longer a miss. Now it's a great move. Because I'm an idiot. Why'd I do it this way? I could have just went to a normal endgame. Takes, yeah. Horrible. They're going for checkmate. And they're attacking the weakness there. They may have found a way to just win this. Queen up. Then this is hanging. Oh, no. No. Yeah, this is just over. Alright, let's go to the next game. I can't even resign yet. This is gone horrible. You can't. I really can't even guard this. Somehow it didn't register that I was also losing. Forget this game happened, please. Avert your eyes. Yeah. Alright, do the next one. That's horrible. That's horrible. Alright, let's go to the next one. Just gotta forget that happened. Because I was on fire before that. And that game did not go well. And it was from a mistake that I've made before. So if I make a mistake, I can't make the same ones. And the Petrov, never try and keep the pawn. Never. I don't know why I changed my mind here. I think I just miscalculated. But even then, even if I calculate and I think that I'm winning the pawn, I should know by now that you're not. Because I've lost so many games like that where I've tried to. Well, I guess it takes a little bit more for me for it to stick, apparently. And that means I am, I guess, happy it happened. That it happened now, at least. But we want to go a5. I don't have a desire to take, to be honest. I just feel... I mean, that's fine with me. Because I would get, what, 2 rooks and a piece for it? So, I mean, I'm cool with that. Check, and then here. Alright, so I would do 2 rooks for a queen. So 2 rooks and a bishop, I would do every single time. We're going to go knight. Honestly? Nah, but this is still better. Yeah, knight here. Maybe just rook here to e8 and just reset. They have 2 pawns and a queen for 2 rooks and a bishop. So they do have some... Do I have a YouTube? I do. I have a YouTube and a Twitch. So my YouTube is PJ's Chess, PJS Chess. And my Twitch is PJ's Chess 993. So if you like Tokyo Ghoul, you'll get the 993 reference. I tried to make the account, and someone had PJ's Chess taken, so I had to make numbers. I had to add numbers. Apparently, I had it taken. When I tried to switch the account to allow the same phone number, I logged in with my phone number and I had PJ's Chess. So apparently I did it, and I just don't remember trying to be proactive. But I just didn't change back. I thought since I spent time making the name, thought it was more unique. But I might end up using that account at some point, though. Who knows? We're going to go pawn up, though, attacking the queen. I'm back up just a bit, 3 pawns of material. We're going to go here, attacking the queen. I just don't love that they can go b4. That's the only thing. Oh, wait. Here? I think I have mate. Yeah, I don't think they can stop it. This might be a forced one. This might be forced. With the way that the position's set up. There's just too many pieces. Yeah, they can't take, right? Yeah, I think this is over. There's no legal way, because look, check. They have to block, and then I go rook here. And whatever they did, I think this was the result. Yeah. Negative? Wait, what's yours? 3 for... I mean, you still have 3 wins. Your off day is still 60% win rate. And then we're almost at 6K likes. Thank you for all that's been contributing to that. And 16 players as well. And then we're almost at 50 Twitch subs. So at 50, I will be shooting this confetti. If you are enjoying, please follow up. I said subs, follows, I mean. If you should follow on TikTok. You should like Zemo and Austin's Chess. And then I'll know when it's followed on Twitch because it will pop up on the screen. And then I can just, whoo, confetti. Which will be some time to clean up, but will be fun to do. And Austin, appreciate those likes. Austin Zeno got 6,000. As many as willing. I don't have like a set go. Just however much you guys feel. Every like is very helpful. I'm in competitions with other live creators. G Tharlem, thank you for those likes as well. Yeah, so every like does matter. There are different competitions every week. Well, really, monthly. Some are weekly, some are bi-weekly, some are monthly. The point is, there are a lot of competitions. So thank you for all the support. They are all. I think they can't even guard that square. I've done that before too. There's no way to guard this. Yeah. It's a heartbreaking tactic because you know it's coming, and you can do literally nothing. I will say though, this is definitely different than when I did it because I was not counterattacking. So this might be fine, which is the unfortunate part for me, is I don't think this is actually a win. Yo, appreciate that. Shy. Here we go. 3. I don't want to hit myself. 2, 1. Wait, that's so anticlimactic. Why is it not working? Oh, there we go. I don't know if you guys saw it. That was... Okay, I gotta get a better one. But I did it, though. Thank you. We hit 50 Twitch follows. I don't know if I can win the game of it, though. I might have to just slide back. It worked. It worked. I don't know if you guys got that, if you can see it. I hope you... If you didn't see it, let me know. I can do one more. But I think it did show. We're going to drop back there to H2. We can go... Oh. Yeah. I definitely messed up. That's all I can say about this position. Definitely not the type of position you want to be playing. The tourney is still on. Yes, it's still on. This is going to be the last one for today. But we do have this remaining blitz. Exchange in the center. Try and give some protection, I guess. But this is just not a great position, to be honest with you. Yo, Austin, appreciate these likes. Almost at 6.5k. But we have the bishop on c4 to attack, sort of, like kind of attack. Did anyone see? You gotta get to see this on screen, because that would be such a waste if you could not see it. Did you guys see the confetti go? Yeah. We actually are up on the clock now. Somehow. Not sure how that happened. Yo, so this is going to be the last one for the day. Just because of... I have to get up early. But I will be on tomorrow. So this is... I'll definitely vote for it tomorrow. You saw it? Okay. You know, appreciate all those likes there on TikTok. Austin Chess. Where can I go here? Really? There's nowhere. There's nothing that's good nowhere good, I'd say. Nowhere particularly good. No discovered attack that works extremely well. I guess maybe knight here. Try something. It's not an amazing decision though. But yeah, knight there to g5. They're going to push up. That is why it's not great. And now my knight's hanging. At the end of all this, I'm down material. Did not see that coming, if I'm being honest. C4 is probably the only... But that even C4 does not really work. Oh, yeah, it does. It does. Because we were just... Not C4. I don't know. I thought I could not lose the knight. And we can go that way. Take... Oh, you got a clip? Is that a clip of that? Thank you. If that's what that is. I can't see. I hate how they have it set up. I can't see exactly if it's like... Oh, actually, I'm going to Twitch chat. Oh, confetti. Appreciate that, man. How do I pin this or something? Okay, pawn up. Because usually I have YouTube as the main chat, so like I can't see it. But for some reason, it switched to Twitch. 0.5 for 5. Hey, you got to draw. I'm telling you, these tournaments... Low pressure, but can definitely be helpful. And, you know, tournament experience. I would say it's helpful. For me, I've played in a lot of blitz tourneys since... Oh, I have 15 seconds. Oof. Not great. Not great. We're at 12 seconds. Keep my mouse in the center of the board for flexibility. Whatever they decide to do, I'll have a quick response. Okay, up, down 8 seconds. This is doable. This is very doable. We got to get a win here after that embarrassment of a loss. Take. Exchange. Don't exchange. Okay. They're moving so weird. And they're doing it intentionally. I think they're doing it intentionally. Take. Let's go. I won. I thought I timed out. I have 0.7 seconds left. They have 0. This is such a low accuracy game for me, I'm sure. And Austin, again, thank you for those. Like, we hit 7K. Closing in on 7.5 thousand on TikTok. Yeah, we're going to go for the Petrov. Pawn to d6. Bishop here to e7. And then castles, maybe. h6. And pawn to c5. And honestly, bishop e6 is probably better to play that first. Yeah. Oh, they exchange. They bring their knight in. I was like, that. Why did they exchange? But it's because they want their knight in the game. I'm gonna take that back. Take, and then knight here to c6. So we're going to a very early end game. The castle queenside. All right. So immediate b5, a5. We're going to try and break open their position, just like they'll try and break open ours. I mean, which way? I feel like they both work. I go this way though. I think a5 also made sense, but I will go this way for this. I don't know what they do here though. Oh, so now the king's open. I think there must be some mate, somehow, some way. Not if they get away though. That's pretty smart. We'll go rook down. For some, I didn't even consider that. Yeah, I gotta say, you got me. Did not even consider that as an option. Just completely go the other direction. It makes sense though. Why stay in harm's way? I could have set up the attack better now that I see their response. There are definitely some different options to be made. Tough. Okay, we want to take that, and that's probably game. Game of, yeah. I saw that there are high quality ones than the ones I got. This is like 8 for $9. I gotta be honest. I have to get the cheaper version. I do, cause it was 2 for 15. I was like 2 for 15 or 8 for 9. Like even if these are bad, you know, 8 for $9. I have a couple of milestones I can hit soon. I went for the cheaper one, but maybe one day I'll get the 2 for 15. This was like a waste though. And I can get essentially 16 for $3 more. Like, why would I do that? We're gonna go up castles. It almost is a mistake, but it's not, because this pawn is hanging. It almost was a huge mistake though. What place am I in? I'm in 4th. I'm 5 for 6. So I have a decent shot, I'd say, at getting a higher placing. Because we're not playing bad at all. We just have not played as many games as other people. My games go down to the wire. It is not intentional. I know that it is probably seems so made for entertainment factor. These are my games when I play online as well. Not many of them are decided in the opening. I think it's because the openings I play though. Like I play like the Petrov or the Semi-Slav or the London, which are all very positional. Like there are some games, as you saw when I do very dumb things, where it ends quick. Other than that, they're pretty long games for the most part. Win or lose. But yeah, QB3 probably next. We're down 8 seconds, so we should try and make some time back. Out. Could you push? Take. You cannot push. You could have pushed. If you would have just... yeah. So I want to show that real quick. If you take the knight... oh, but then they can drop right back with the knight. Never mind. I was going to say that you could do it that way. But they also could have just avoided that whole scenario by taking back there. So no, I don't think I messed up there. I'll go... I'm up a pawn, so why not exchange? And then check. And then probably take the knight. Because then we'd also have an imbalance. But they don't want to do that. They want their pieces on the board because they're down. So of course they want their pieces on the board. That makes more sense. We can drop back the bishop. So if they take, we can take back. And rook over, queen to b4 on the next move. So yeah, appreciate the new subscribers as well. Wait, 377. Maybe we can hit 380 this stream. You know, maybe 400. You know, 400 probably not. But 380 seems doable. But we can take there on a7. You can. Is it a good move? Whatever. We'll see. I don't think it is. If I were to bet if it's a good or bad move, my gut is like probably not a great move. It's just hard not to take the pawn for me. Very materialistic in that sense. It's very difficult for me to not go grab material. I don't know. I live with the outcome. If I lose because of this, it is what it is. But I'm going to try and win, though. Hopefully I don't lose. We'll go pawn here to a6 next. Now I think it does work because they can't take the pawn. So I'm going to win this regardless. Or not win. I want to take it regardless. Now the queen has an escape square is my ultimate point. We also have a pin that we can go for on the rooks. So they move their bishop. We will take... And we'll just go to an endgame. Oh, I don't even think this is a decision. My queen's just trapped. I thought to say, oh, I can go for this. I actually don't have a choice in the matter. So at least this way we'll get 2 rooks for it. Yeah. Not what I wanted to do, if I'm honest. I think I said last game I'd do 2 rooks for a queen, which is true. I did not lie. The difference here is the position. The knights on the board make it where I'd almost rather have not gotten this position. And not only the knights, but just their whole setup makes me feel a bit biased towards their position. I think I'd rather play black here. Well, I guess I have more pawns. It's just not a guarantee that I keep them all. Like I'm under heavy fire already. Because if the knights weren't here, easily rather have my position. But you can't play in hypotheticals. The knights are here. And they will cause some issue. I guess we'll slide over. Like this pawn, even if this pawn wasn't here, like my position would be so much better. If you just traded off one of these, even both of these pawns for it. Like, oh, and we're down on the clock. So that's the bigger issue. We have 17 seconds versus whatever they have there. So I think I'm probably going to lose this one. Oh, wait, that's a mistake. Maybe there's a chance. Captures. Down. Here. Okay. We had to take a chance. Take. Up. Yeah, you're saying there's a chance. Hold on, hold on. Is there a chance? Up. 5 seconds left. Come on. Up. No, don't tell me they'll do it. That's tough. I needed to get the pawn out the way. I think I could have just went h4, h5. I was trying to bring my knight there and there. But h5 would have made more sense. Because I would have forced them me. I could have at least got the draw. Alright, well that one is a loss. That does win this in the streak. And we do have to win now to have a chance. GG. We do have to win now to have a chance. But I do think I will be too far given they have 4 points to win. And even if I win, which is not a guarantee, I'm only playing for 2 points here. So I want a shot, you know. Gotta win it here, but I think that was the game I needed to have a legitimate chance. Now we're looking at just just guessing. Like, you know, a little bit of luck needs to go our way, to be honest with you. Like, it's not that easy to see a logistical way to a logical outcome where I win. Or, I mean, podium, not win. Win is probably... Honestly, I had a chance to win. But if we win with just the rooks, I thought that they, after queen there to g8, they stopped it. Did I miss it after they went queen g8? I thought the QG8, it was pretty much no more mate on the board. There you go, knight c4 here, and then knight here to e5. But they're looking to be aggressive. Makes sense. They have an active queen. I guess my queen's also active, so that's why I hesitated. Like, I don't know if that's the exact reason. But I don't hate the position. I don't hate it. We're up on the clock. We need to, after what happened that last game, we have to be up on the clock. But we're exchanging there on e5. We can go knight. Oh, they don't take. I guess just they're looking for checkmate. I don't want to let them get checkmate. So we're going to f3. e4 as well could be played next. Yeah, I like the idea. e4 or qb3 or a4. We have 3 perspective moves, captures, and then just e4. I do think they're worrying about that. They take that way. Also because this is a fork. It makes a lot of sense to go there. We're going to go queen here to e2. Double purpose move to guard there and to guard the pawn. e4 now more than ever makes sense. Oh, but then f4. I wonder if it's just f3, honestly. f3, king g3, and then rook h1. That might be a little different. Before they move the queen. I did. Oh, that's tough. Okay, we can go up here to g4. Yeah, g4. King g3. Yo, what's good, JP? How you doing today, man? And they were almost at 7.5k likes there on TikTok. Appreciate all the likes I'm receiving there. You missed a heartbreaking loss I just had. Or maybe you were here. Maybe because I just looked over. Maybe I sent that during that game. If we're looking to exchange on f5, this was a risky move. My king is completely open. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You were there pre-tourneys. That sounds forever ago at this point. Yeah, king g3 can go next, and then rook h1. Dude, it's so crazy. Almost at 400 on YouTube, almost at basically 1,000 on TikTok. It is a wild time. We're gonna go take or up. Either way, I think take first. And then I like the idea of just going here. Bishop to b5 attacking the queen. There are so many checkmating patterns around my king right now. Oh. Okay. I did not expect that. That will be an issue. They kept the bishop on the board, so now there are even more pieces trying to corral my king here. Again, not expected whatsoever. So we're going to go up. The only thing I can think of is running my king towards the center. That's the only... I know that doesn't make that much sense. It's the only thing I can think of. Nothing else really feels like it would work. Captures. I don't think they have enough time. That might be the bigger issue. They have 8 seconds. So I should have went on time. I would have liked to have won on more than time. I also have to go back here to not lose. Yeah, we're just gonna, just for simplicity's sake, just go there. Now this is a different game. Maybe I try and win, but they have a second left. It's just no need to risk it. I go up to the next game here. Again, we did kind of blow our chance to win the tournament, but the only way we can give ourselves the opportunity to get lucky is to try and win every game, since we're 1 for 1 so far. Looking to go 2 for 2, and if we could win, hopefully we'd win quickly too, because that would make it a lot easier. Queen here, and maybe queen back to c2, attacking there on f5. I think, yeah. So now we're going to take the pawn here on b7, excuse me, and just back, and then back here to c2 if they slide rook over. Castles, h3. And then queen c2, or h3, queen c2, h3, qc2, a4. Yeah, we're fine with all those exchanges. Back, and then c4 potentially to break open the queen side. Yeah, there's no mate, so just c4. Yes, sir. Glad you tuned in. Yeah, we took on d5. There is no checkmate here. So we're just going to take the pawn in the center and then go rook over to the c file. Okay, take another. My mouse is not working. There we go. I'm going to take that. And we're up. Dude, what is happening? Now some thinking happens. I'll bring this rook over first. And then maybe knight f3. And then qc6. But we're up 3 pawns. We have this complete passer. Yeah, knight here. And then qc6. I could have went here first as I think about it. This is like personal preference. But to go knight there first, I didn't like it being behind that pawn. But honestly, you could have went queen c6 before that. Man, appreciate that, man. For sure. Thank you for all the support. Yeah, queen's going to drop back, offering the exchange. a4. b4? Okay, they're looking to take. I think I'll still go b4. Will this be 3 straight games of a queen for 2 rooks? Not 3 straight, but 3 games of it. I don't like what they're doing. We'll offer the queen trade. We don't want them to have that there. Oh, I thought I messed up. I mean, maybe I messed up, but it's not checkmate at least. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's what we wanted anyways. So we'll definitely take that and get on the 7th rank. Attacking their weak pawn. Rook here to c1. And then boom, and then boom. So as you can see how this is now winning for white. We're just going to run up. Yeah, captures. And we have 3 passers. So they have to pick one to stop. Although I don't think they can stop any of them. Well, I'm sure I'll let them stop because it doesn't really matter to get all of them. But if I really want it, I think I could keep all the pawns. Yes, man, I'm glad. Am I better in math or English? That's a good question. I'm an engineer. Well, I'm an engineering major, so I've taken up to Calc 4. Pretty good at math. I got a 4 in Calc 1, 3, and 4. Calc 2 was very difficult for me. But I actually think I'm better at English, to be honest. I'm a pretty good writer. I just chose the engineering because I saw the average after graduation salary, which in some ways maybe I should have picked what I like doing more. But I saw that the average I could not do it. We're gonna pawn here to b7 just because of the difference. And I'm like, I'm still good at math. Might as well. What about you though? Alright, GG. Yeah, I do love to write though. d4, d5, e6. I was published, not like published, but I was in my high school's, I don't know what you call, like, newspaper. Yeah, pretty valid Nacha. Really competitive. What, are you doing engineering major yourself? Are you an engineer? But yeah, QC7, knight to d7. Potentially, yeah. We're playing first place, though. This is an honor. We're playing first. Always better with math. I don't know if I think I'm better with English. Like me. I know it's like in general. But I am good at math, yeah. I'm trying to think. The chess players I know are, I guess they are better at math as I think about it. The ones that I know, personally. Yeah, knight's there on f3. I can go g5. I can't really take. Wow, you're finally white. I just realized. I've been black. I'm in white pretty much every game we've played the last couple times. We can go knight here to h5. If we exchange in the center, take, take, pawn captures, right? Whoa. What's happening with my mouse? Alright, take, pawn takes. That doesn't make any sense. So now, okay, c5, I guess. King slides. I'll castle with them. I don't want to open up the file because they have a rook there. I should have went rook e8 quicker. I'm I'm not sure. I think I'll go b5. I don't like the idea of opening up, letting them push c for themselves. I don't think that will work in my favor. General engineering is specialized. Mine is kind of general. It's applied engineering. I was computer science, and then I was like, yeah, this is just not for me. I passed the classes that I took. It was a little too difficult for what I want to do in my everyday life. But yeah, I actually have a coding internship, so I cannot fully escape it. But I did think I did. And my major also has some coding as well. So I thought I was getting away from it, and I could not get away from coding. Like, I'm not bad. It's just not like I'd say what I'm best at. But neither is what I'm doing now. But we're going to rook here to b8, looking to attack. They're looking to push down. I guess I can just drop knight back. At least I still got mate now, but we're down a minute. Somehow I'm always down a minute on the clock to you. At least that's what it feels like if it's not always exactly a minute. Looking for the exchange, and then maybe push here. I will say at this point, I'm not hating the position I got. Like, this isn't that bad. Or I'd say it's not even bad at all. I'd go as far to say that. I don't think this is a bad position. This is just a position. I'd almost rather play my side of it. Now, we have this counterattack. We have 47 seconds. Oh. Just completely dropped that. I may have to change my stance. I completely missed that was not free. That I gave that up for free, I mean. But this does create some complications. It does create some complications. Knight here to h4. They answer them, though. We give a check. They slide up slightly. My follow-up is maybe king over. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. King over. Maybe rook h8. I have 25 seconds. So whatever I do, it has to be quick. Part of me wanted to take. They sacrificed 2 pieces for this. And wait, did they not sacrifice anything? Oh, they have 3 pawns for the bishop. I was about to say, very, very confused on how that happens. Take. Yeah, 6 seconds. I did get to a good end game. I have to give myself a moral victory. I did get a good position. I just have 2 seconds left. That will prove a bit difficult to win a chess game. Yeah, this is actually a pretty winning position. Yeah, this is completely winning. I just took way too long to get to it. GG. Let's go to the next game. Man, that's tough. That was a very well played game. Finding that knight idea. They had to sack for it. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you move too slow. That is the lesson. Always think quicker. But it's hard to find the exact balance. If I could, I'd do it every time. But sometimes I'll overcorrect and then I'll move too quick and I won't find. Like, the idea I found was clearly right. Clearly the right idea. Would I have found it if I moved quicker is the question. Like, I don't know if I'm there yet. I think my plan should be to just get better at finding good moves fast. But for my current level, I can't say I misused the time. Like, I lost, but I got a winning position. What's up, gamers? How you doing? Just lost I want to say that's heartbreaking because I definitely got the trade I thought I was looking for with the time usage, which was a good position. But we took a gamble in calculating too long, and it backfired this time. But it was a nice position. I think I'm in 5th. Yeah, I'm in 5th now. So winning is off the table for the most part. I will say, definitely, I can live with that effort. The effort for this one. We're going to attack the knight. Rook here to e1. And then maybe pawn to e4 next. They also could just exchange, so I'll pre-move that. I'm playing 3rd place. I did not realize until just now I'm playing 3rd. So if I win here, I have a chance to at least play a spoiler, and that's what I'll do. I will try. The 1100, I believe they're in the YouTube chat, unless I'm mistaken. We're going to go e4, looking for the exchange. I don't want to pre-move anything here, because I could be miscalculating. But yeah, we're going to take there on e4. If they take back with the knight. Like, I could pre-move that. I just don't. Let me be sure. The accelerated London system. They go for a... Oh, I was about to say, what are they doing? Actually, still, I'm not sure if that works. Because king here. And now what if I just take... Oh, you can't take because then the queen goes there. I was so confused why you did that. That makes so much more sense to me now. It doesn't matter. You can't take the pawn because queen there is probably just winning because this queen's not guarded by anything and you couldn't move the knight. So they might actually take and then I could take and then knight there. Yeah, this is going to happen on the board. And I'm going to be losing actually. So I do see the vision. I see what they saw now. I was very confused at first. It's like, what are they doing? But this makes a lot of sense. The only thing I will say is I'll get some initiative. What's up, Max? Appreciate those likes. We're almost at 7.5k. But I will say, I do get some initiative in response for this. So it's like, So, for those who don't know, you can't really take or take this. You could pin. I'm actually debating doing that or not. I could just do this and force the... Honestly, yeah, I'm going to do that. I don't know why. I was going to go knight there at first. That's why I said there's a lot of initiative for me. But this might even be a better version of the initiative. Sometimes you can't get materialistic. They have knight there, but I think I'll just push, yeah. And that's hanging, I know, but they have a lot hanging as well. And first, what will I take though? I think I'll get the rook in Wofford. Alright. Yeah. Oh, they have 46 seconds. I could have tried. Well. I got completely caught up in hot... Yeah. Complete miss. You don't gotta be sorry. Man, a win is a win. I don't know what I was looking at. I was like, oh, how... I was assuming that rook is there the entire time. Like, oh, the rook's there. Let me just get on the 7th rank. And... Tough. Alright, let's go to the next game. Yeah, no need to apologize. A win is a win. There is nothing that you're supposed to do differently there. But yeah, if there was not a chance previously, it's definitely not anymore. Alright, what's up, Elias? Whoever wins this will be above the other, so a lot at stakes for a whopping 5th place for us. But we can go pawn here to c5. The en passant will take back with the knight, and then q here to b6, or I guess bishop d6, h6. Last time we played this, I played something wrong. No, that was when I was on white and I played something wrong in the Dutch. Exchange, qd7. No, bishop d7, I mean. They can just push. There's no need to exchange. Like, it wouldn't be an issue if you did. It was very interesting. Your idea of queen f2, amazing. I completely missed that until right before I made the move. I almost essentially pre-moved taking. Like, not pre-move in the literal sense, but like I almost immediately went there. That's what I said I'd do if you did that. And then I was like, oh, I can't do that. That was a very nice idea. Because you would have queen f2 and move the knight out the way and you're threatening checkmate. That's a very fun game. But I can go... I'm not sure where to go here. Maybe I'll just double up on the B file. They seem to not want that. And they get rid of the pieces immediately. The queen's going to slide over. We're just going to push this pawn down now. I fully expected them to go queen to b1. So this move order... Yeah, I just don't think they can win with this. So I'm fine with it. Knight's gonna slide back. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't see checkmate though, which would be the biggest hesitant, like, I don't know. I don't think they can take that back, because check. And then here. Yeah, because they can't even, if they go there, I can go king up, and then. Is it, hold on. Is it back? If I go back, king captures bishop, qx bishop, qa8, king h8, qx. That doesn't work. I wish it worked, but this the one's material. I think there might have been a better. Oh, it doesn't win. Actually, I lose material. In that whole exchange, I lost material. Not how I saw that going, but I did. 4 pawns, bishop, knight each. White is probably slightly better because of this complete passed pawn, but I will not make it easy. I'll say I will not make it easy. I guess f5 is a complete pass here. F5 is a complete passer, I guess. Okay. Oh, I had a better move. It happens, though. I did have a much better move. I assume they'll make a move that makes it irrelevant. I'll say it after that. If they do play it, I'll say it quite quickly. That's how I'm feeling after that last game I just played. Okay, I was expecting bishop to b2. Bishop c1 is a very... Oh. What? They didn't... Okay. That's showing my chess game. I didn't even... They could still go there. Because the knight's there. Duh. They can go pawn here to f5. Up, and then f5. I guess. And then here, and then back. I would go for the exchange. This is imbalanced. Now, the point of making an imbalanced endgame is that I'll either win or lose. So this could backfire. I'm very aware of that. But I wanted to try and win. And you can't really try and win with the exact same materials. Okay, up. Okay. I think I actually am winning. Because you give a check, takes. You're not. Wow. I miscalculated that completely. Oh, no. Hold on. You're winning. If you take that, you're winning. You still could be winning. But that other move, completely winning. Because I can't take because of c6. I missed c6 completely. Queen e1 check. I thought I was winning there. It was. Okay. I must have missed a move in it then. Because I didn't see a way to win after q1 and king to h2. But my gut was like, do it, but I couldn't see it on the board, so I didn't. But sometimes the gut is wrong, so how do you know when to listen to it? We're going to go over, over, down, down, over. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, GG. Let's go to the next game. I was able to... Both of our 5th place got taken, actually. I lost you last time, Zach. I gotta try and win here. Although we don't have enough time for a game all the way. Like, maybe we get a full game. Maybe, maybe not. But h3 takes. Okay, we can just castle. Alright. For those who don't know, there's a fork on e4. Pretty common. I've fallen for it a lot in the London. So I would say I'm an expert on it at this point. This drops a pawn, I believe. Because we're going to take. And we have a pin on a few different flanks. And because we're a material, I'll do that. And then... yeah. So this pawn is hanking. My issue is that I could take... They could take my knight, right? So they're up. I take their queen. Yeah, it doesn't work. So I'm just going to queen trade. It might work. I can't see it, though. And if you can't see it, it's no point in playing it. Because it defeats the purpose. Like, if you can't see why something would work, don't play it. And something I used to do, which I no longer do, is do exactly what the engine says. Now, obviously, the engine is more times than not, or honestly, it's always right. But in terms of your play or what you know how to play, there's a line in the King's Gambit and in the London in which the best move is not something I've ever done well with. So I've stopped playing it. I played the second best move instead. Just you have to have some discernment, not play purely from the engine. Some of it has to be your own feel of the position and what you can actually conceivably achieve and what ideas are too complex for you to play. Because I had to learn, like, I just cannot. I mean, I kind of knew that too, but I for whatever reason I kept doing something I knew I was not the best at. But we're going to go for the rook pin on the 7th rank. We also have a check. That'll be interesting. Or you can go back, honestly, but we're going to go check. This is kind of loose. We have a few ideas. Ooh, wait. Is that mate? Oh, that might be force mate. It might be. Wow, that's a cool puzzle. This is mate. For those who don't see. Checkmate. Can you say my calculations out loud more? Yes, I can try and do that tomorrow. Let's see. Was it a move in here? Because we have a little time that you were a little confused on. Let me see. So the reason, I guess I'll see what maybe you were asking. There's a pin here they can't take, so they take the rook's going to fall there. And then the next thing. Okay, so if you, this is probably what you meant. If you are to take this, say you go here, because the knight doesn't actually work. They could take, so now you're down a minor piece, right? Okay, so first place for several reasons. I think that's 3 for 3. GG's, Zach, GG's. 3 for 3. Kanon's 1100, 11 for 13, 37 points. And then Burner here with 31 points. And I got 4th, Curse with 4th place. And then, yeah. That will be the last one. I'll go over this real quick, and then I will do the outro. Appreciate that likes and lies. But yeah, they can't take, or I couldn't do that because they could take. And you can't take the bishop because that falls. So you would have to take the queen. But a similar idea. Takes. I guess it's not similar. Oh, you are winning here. I guess I could have done that. I missed that actually. But yeah. Thank you all for tuning in. If you did enjoy, please don't leave yet. Please support. We hit 50 follows on Twitch. That's why we did the confetti. But if you want to follow support there, I'm PJ's Chess 993, PJS Chess 993. And then for TikTok and YouTube, I'm PJ's Chess, PJS Chess. I'm almost at 400 subs. I'm almost at, I guess, nothing on TikTok. But just follow. We're not almost at a goal there. But I was at a YouTube.